All right, so
Oops, sorry about that. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nonpfixion. This is Real Fan Sports, and we are
yes,
underway
sir.
with the Bills and Cincy. And Cincy gets the first kickoff, and they're going to be taken out to about 20 by Williams, number 32. What's good, Zach? How you doing, my brother?
Oh, I am doing good today, man. A little hungover, but we're good. We're good. Snowy day in Buffalo. It's gonna be a fun game.
Yes, it is. Do you want to start with the Bengals?
It would have been fire if it would. Yeah, I got the Bengals, man. Well, actually,
Okay.
Go ahead. You take the Bengals. 'Cause I'm trying to send Nate some new links to try and get him in here because he's having trouble.
Okay, so they have the ball down to about 21. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Quick pass on the snap. It's going to be to the right-hand side. Pick up maybe about 7 or 8 to Jamar Chase. Mr. Number 1. All right. It's a little change of the line of scrimmage. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. 2 and 4. It's going to be a handoff. Mixon's going to cut up right up the line and picks up the first down. Picks up an easy 4 right there.
There we go.
Jamar Chase in motion. Play action fake to Mixon. It's going to step up in the pocket. Pass is going to go up. Complete to Tyler Boyd. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Oh.
Let me know when you're ready. I can get him in.
All right. What are you seeing
First
right
hit, the ball snaps when he pitched to Mixon to the right hand side to get up the middle. Oh, he powers forward for the first down. Mixon looking like he in mid-season form right now.
All right, I'm even with you.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, bring him in.
Okay.
Oh, whenever he's ready.
That's what I say. Let me know when he's ready. Good. It's okay. It's all good. We'll get you when you're ready. Three receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Empty backfield. Burrows from shotgun, calling out all kind of changes to line of scrimmage. Quick pass is going to be to the right-hand side to Hurst. Not close to first down. It's going to be about 3 yards.
Yo, I low-key wish that the Bengals were wearing their white tiger helmets. How cool would that look with the snow?
They probably NFL probably tell them, yeah, no, you can't do that.
Oh, it looks so sick though. It looks so sick.
But they probably can't because they blend in too much with the snow.
Yeah.
Especially if it starts really coming down. Yeah, if it starts coming down, you won't be able to say who's what. Be hella blindsided hits. Out about the line of scrimmage, Jamar Chase is going to leave the side of Burrow. Mixon's going to go from left to right. 2 receivers to left. Ball is snapped. It's a 5-man rush. Burrow moves up, lobs it over the middle to Chase, wide open. Gonna be touchdown.
All right, parlay's looking good. What's up, Barbara? How you doing? Sorry, we're all kind of clustered right now.
She posted that up right before we got on. She said she's gonna be in and out.
Oh, okay. I didn't even get to see the comment yet. It's like covered up. It's covered up on my screen by the poll. Nate's struggling to find the headset. Did you use it yesterday, Nate?
We can't hear you. The extra point. Yes, we can hear you. Yes, I'm shaking my head. Yes. Great morning to you, Derek, my guy. Running late as communion. Oh, it's Communion Sunday. Man, get a little extra communion just for me, brother. Get a little extra for me. I need the blessings. This month is going to be a tough one.
But yes, good morning. What's up, Derek? Oh, it is cold in my house, man. Who y'all have? I'm sticking with my beginning pick at the beginning of the year, which was Bills going to the Super Bowl. So I'm going Bills. I think it's gonna be a close one though. Cincinnati definitely struck first, and they drove pretty simply in this cold weather.
Yeah, I'm still going with Buffalo as well.
I'm trying to connect my damn Ubisoft, and it's not letting me.
Oh, to Twitch.
Yeah, once I open up the link or whatever, and I press, it says, okay, link. Then
what about yourself, Derek? Who are you going for, brother?
Yeah, it's just not letting me. Whatever. All right. Let's see. ESPN.
Okay, you can hear us, okay? Okay.
Hey. Finally, we got him.
Now let me fix your cam.
We'll have Skyline here in a second. She's I think she's trying to find something to eat.
Sorry, but I'm just trying to get this game so I can actually, watch the game.
You're good, man. You're good. Trust me, I was running all over the place this morning too, trying to get everything set up.
Oh, the problem was,
so on the kick return,
everything I tried to log into wasn't logged in on this computer, and so then I couldn't get to your actual link. And then I wrote it into the HTTP. So I was sitting there in a room. I don't know what room I was in.
Oh, you was in the other. Yeah, you're in the main lobby.
Yeah.
That's a pain in the butt.
Okay.
Sorry about that, brother.
I was sitting.
All right, so the return's going to get brought down to the 24. And Josh Allen and the Bills looking to return the favor and put 7 up. The battle of who has the better O-line. That's what this game is right here. I think that's the only weak point on both of these teams. From shotgun, it's going to be a quick dump off to McKenzie. McKenzie's going to take it outside. He's going to dive forward for a gain of 3 as Hendrickson goes flying out of bounds. Buffalo, I want DeMar to get a ring.
Scored on their opening drive, and that's it so far?
That's it so far, yeah.
That's pretty much it. You only missed the first
So this is the first time the Bills had the ball?
Yes.
Okay.
So right now it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the headset was in the most ridiculous spot. I don't know how it even got there.
Ball snap from shotgun. And it's going to be Diggs for a catch gain of maybe 6.
Okay, I think I got to pause a little bit.
We're at 10:42, 10:41, 10:40, 39.
Okay.
All right, 3rd and 4. Taking a long time to get out the huddle. Finally, from shotgun, they're going to move Singletary down low. 3 to the right. Stephon Diggs in motion out to the left side, getting followed. Playing man. Pressure's up. Josh Allen, deep one, too far for Stephon Diggs.
That was on.
Okay, let me know when they punt. I've got to pause when they hit the punt.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now try to get YouTube open.
Barbara said she's got Cincy. All right, Barbara.
Okay. I like it. I like different.
Okay, Barbara, that's interesting to note.
All right, lining up the punt. Snapped. Punts up. Great punt. Wow.
Okay, we are in sync.
16. Going to get tackled about the 27, 28-yard line.
They tried to punch the ball out. It was close.
Yeah, they tried to. Decent return by Taylor.
See, this is the type of weather I wanted to play Cincinnati, Miami in.
Oh, yeah.
It was snowy like this, yeah.
Cincinnati knows this stuff.
Yeah. Very true.
I was telling Non, I wish they would have wore their white tiger helmets. How sick that would have looked in the snow. You wouldn't have been able to see them, but it would have looked so sick.
It would have looked sick.
So sick.
Definitely an unfair advantage, but it would look sick.
You definitely can disguise your blitzes with that.
I think that if they did that, man, I can see the game getting out of hand really fast.
Yeah, without a doubt. So, Nate, you obviously have the Bills, man. What do you think the Bills need to do? What's the keys to winning tonight?
Especially with the snow, they got to establish the run. That's key number one. We can't rely on Josh. But even if it's Josh running, this is one of those games where, yes, we hate leading on him. Like regular season games that don't matter a whole heap. It's terrible when we lean on him, but this is one of those games where if he rushes for over 100 yards, so be it. He has to do it today. So run because they're going to run.
That's the one thing about Buffalo. Oh yeah, that's all day. That's the one thing about Buffalo I don't understand is how they have capable running backs, but they've never really tried to establish the run in games. I don't understand why they play that. I understand you got some pretty good receivers, but if you have a balanced offense, it's hard for teams to stop you.
That's how I know Skylar was hungover. Skylar literally just made a plate full of toast and brought it upstairs.
Well, I wasn't gonna make eggs and everything because that's just too much. Happy freaking birthday!
I'd be like, I was gonna make you a sandwich. Here's just some buttered bread.
Right.
There was an effort.
Yeah, true.
I thought of you, just not a whole lot.
I normally do make us breakfast.
She said, "Eat your toast and enjoy your birthday." Is what she said.
I really was gonna make you some French toast, but that's just too much work.
Kid's catching the snow in his mouth. He ain't worried about the game. Dad, you see the snow? We should be building a snowman. What you doing?
Is that a chicken nugget on his head? I think that was a full-on chicken nugget.
It's a buffalo wing.
Player motion from right to left. It's gonna be a handoff to Mixon. Mixon piles up again to the middle. Picks up about 4.
The snow's coming in harder now.
Yeah.
Have they started throwing the snowballs yet?
I got behind again. This is.
What do you say?
I got behind on the game. That's all.
Oh,
like Mixon's running, and I'm like, no, he's not. Oh.
All right. Jamar Chase in motion from left to right. Ball snap. Another handoff. Mixon gets the first down, still on his feet.
Oh.
Almost crosses the 50-yard line. It's going to go down about the 49.
My dude ain't got no
That's what I'm worried about. They're going to be doing that, so we need to be doing the same.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where teams get Buffalo is just right up the middle. You know, we can defend them if they run out wide, but just these runs up the middle, it's like a swinging door defense. It just lets them go through.
Well, and they definitely seen that in strategy because they really didn't run much at all last week.
From the shotgun, passes up. It's going to be caught by Higgins. It started sliding across the grass.
What?
So Cincinnati outscoring opponents 32-0 in the first quarter. Man, that's crucial.
That's actually insane.
Yeah. You got Higgins and Boyd to the right. P. Ryan is in now for Mixon. Burrows in the shotgun. Chase to the left.
Oh, just
so handoff to P. Ryan. P. Ryan's going to run up the middle. It's going to fall forward and pick up the first down.
Don't you dare. I'm taking the first sip. You drank all my Kool-Aid, bro.
You told me I could.
I said you could have some.
Oh.
And they still together. Ball's currently on the 41 of the Buffalo Bills.
Huh?
I'm not even in the.
You gotta move your camera some more, Zach.
Yeah. I thought I had her in there. I was trying
another pass to Higgins.
Too easy. Just too easy at the moment.
They gave Higgins a 15-yard guard, like space around him. Like, what are you doing that with him? Why are you playing him like that?
That's why, like, I had this team in fantasy, Buffalo, for the most of the season, and they rave about the defense, but fantasy-wise, they weren't scoring much at all. And then you watch them, and it's like, I'm sorry, this defense is just not good. Like they seem to go for the whole bend not break thing, but then they just seem to break constantly as well. So it's like, it's not as good as what people seem to think it is.
Split backs, Chase in motion, going to pitch the Chase to the right side. Chase having a little patience. He'll pick up 3 yards on the play.
He ran to his own player. Like, what?
I don't think so.
Ooh.
That was good.
What, the toast?
What you drinking
toast
on?
I ever had.
I got my morning coffee delivered to me just then.
Oh, some
pass over
coffee
the
does
middle.
sound nice. Not gonna lie.
P. Ryan will fall. P. Ryan always seems to fall forward. He picked up
Always.
Like 6 yards on that, it felt like, but I think it's going to give him like 3.
It was like that Trevor Lawrence one yesterday where he just fell and he fell 5 yards.
Right.
Like
He's so
a running back can make a career of that. If all you do is get the ball to the line and then fall over 5 yards, you'd be $100 million man.
Oh yeah, you pretty much started on every team.
3rd and 3. 2 to the left. 1 spaced out far to the right. P. Ryan offset to the right as well. He'll be offsides. Look, so a flag.
I'm still going to get him anyway. I don't care. I'm offside. Who cares?
See, he was offside. Basham was offside. Clearly was offside. And he still sacked him.
The crowd's like, if you're gonna be offside, you better tackle him.
I like how the crowd is still mad enough to like boo. Like he was so far offside, it's ridiculous. They still booed it. That's funny.
Oh, Boogie.
That was smart.
It was smart.
Bro's like, why are you still chasing me?
Burrow's trying to do anything to get him free, man.
From the shotgun from Burrows. 4-man rush. Pass out to Mixon. Mixon picks up about 5 or 6. As he slides out of bounds.
See, I hate when these two teams play together because, I like them both.
You don't know who to root for?
I don't know who to root for. I do know who to root for, but, Buffalo's just been through so much this season. I'm like, I want y'all to win, but I'm like,
But they're not doing themselves any favors, and that's what's so frustrating this season of watching them.
Hand off to Mixon.
I've aged about 5 years this season.
Tackle the backfield.
Finally, they're going to get a tackle.
He can tackle in the backfield. Wow. Well done, Milano.
Barbara says, hello, Skylar.
Hi, Barbara.
Also says, Derek L., I don't quite trust Bill's O-line and run game against Cincy's defense.
Yeah.
That's the one probably difference between this team is that Bengals definitely have a better run game.
And it's funny because they're both of their starting top running backs. Their stats are very similar.
Wasn't Mixon out for a couple weeks though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With a concussion.
Because I had Mixon long pass to a wide open Hurst touchdown.
Hurst in the end zone.
Give me my points.
If only, right, Scott?
Way too
you know what?
easy.
Let's do the points for this game. This is the rematch game. Come on now. Let's see who the real winner is.
I saw someone what they did in their fantasy league, which was they built their fantasy team on Madden and had them go against each other.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's actually kind of smart. It's kind of smart.
Let's do it.
That's pretty funny.
They said, too late, I won. Suck it up.
He won by default. By
Still goes up and it's good.
Default.
Oh, I was so mad in our family league. I had their kicker. I had Joe Burrow. I said, I don't even have a chance. Your earbuds suck.
No, your ears suck. It's not my earbuds. Don't blame it on my earbuds. They don't give me no problems.
Well, you got a big old head with big ears. I got small ears.
So you got a big head and small ears? At least I'm proportionate. Okay?
Barely.
This is not looking good. I'm sure my friend is messaging me already going, ew. He's
Y'all
over
see
in
the
Perth,
TikTok
so it's like
where they had
4:25
the
a.m.
NFL quarterbacks and what
Oh,
their
yeah.
like day job would be.
What?
There's a TikTok that I saw last night. I was dying. It's like all the NFL's quarterbacks and like what their jobs are gonna like their jobs outside the NFL. And Patrick Mahomes he could definitely sell me a phone at AT&T. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to find it.
That's funny.
It's a had to be their moment.
Yeah, we know. We just allowed you to continue telling the story anyway.
Get out the camera.
This is me a non-show, not the scholar show. Ugh.
I make y'all streams enjoyable.
Oh yeah.
Don't front.
Oh man, just looking at the stats right here, Burrow 9 for 9, 105 yards already, and Joe Mixon 5 carries for 34 yards. It's just such a struggle right now for the Bills to stop anything on the defensive side. They have to do something to slow them down. Like you need to be able to get pressure on Joe. It has to happen. You have to make him struggle.
Oh yeah, you have to. But I mean, it's funny that they're not really getting no real pressure on Burrows at all.
Well, it's kind of like what we saw with him, before the playoff game last week. There was a good stretch of games where their offensive line was holding it down. He had only been even pressured, but a handful of times. I don't even think he was sacked for a couple weeks. And then last week, it kind of felt like, oh, maybe that was just a fluke. But right now, they're holding it down, even in the snow. He's thrown a 6 different
too. Like
receivers.
Josh is used to shootouts and all that, but he's not doing his part of it. We're down 14-0. Like if it's a shootout, you got to be scoring too, mate.
Very true.
And
we know this team
go ahead
can
and go
come
out
back.
the back of the end zone.
That's the only saving grace. This team can come back.
Yeah.
Oh, they 100% can. They 100% can. There's really no worries that but like you said, they got to get a drive going. They've only had one drive so far. It got stuck short. They got to get a drive moving. They need to get up the field, create some first downs, and get a touchdown here. And even on that last drive, they had Stephon Diggs. It was unfortunately a bad pass by Josh Allen, a little bit too far above him. So they haven't open receivers. Receivers are getting open for him. It's just finding them and getting them in there in time. So Josh Allen's going to take the snap from shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Singletary for a gain of 3. And I like what Nate said earlier too. It's not just about getting the run game going with Cook or Singletary. It's Josh Allen too. He can move as well. I was really confused last week on why they didn't have designed runs for him. There's only one or two of them. Get this man moving.
They'll risk him when it's meaningless, but then now it's like now's the time to do it, and they won't.
Ball snap. It's going to be a handoff to James Cook. James Cook's going to take the handoff a little mixed up. Wasn't able to get quite a good handle on it. Didn't allow him to get speed out of the pocket. He's going to get tackled after a gain of just 1, maybe. They're going to say 2. They're going to give him 3rd and 5. Oh, he stumbles is what happens. He's going to trip.
I just got ahead a little bit, and yeah, this is a worry.
You're fine.
So 3rd and 5, we're gonna have Diggs in motion from left. He's gonna get inside between the lineman and the slot. Josh Allen's gonna pitch the ball forward. It's not a fumble. That's a pass.
Pitch.
Pass. It's a pitch.
I didn't know you played in the NFL.
Yeah, that's me.
No, I opened a separate screen and then I forgot that. Yeah, that puts me ahead again.
Why wouldn't that
What
be
up,
a
Mozzie?
fumble, though?
He throws it forward.
Now, if he lateral that behind him, then that would be a fumble.
Then it'd have been a fumble. Yeah, if you would have thrown it backwards.
Bills with 2 possessions, 6 plays, 11 yards, and 2 punts for their total offense. Barber said, "I'd like the Bills to win too, though." Taylor with a nice little run back for after receiving the punt.
It's one of those things where it's only early, but the early signs are not good.
Yeah,
right.
It's like
the last thing you want it to be is 21-0 going into the second quarter.
Man. And the going.
What's good, Mozzie? What's up, y'all? Oh no, not the Bengals. Bengals looking good right now, and the Bills are definitely struggling to create anything on offense. Thing is it's kind of the same thing as last year, man. Like I know they had a tough, matchup against the Chiefs, and this is a hard one as well. But the Bills, they have all the pieces to be great. Truly, I think that we've talked about the O-line and that's struggling, but that's never really hindered them before. Josh Allen's a good enough quarterback to be able to move around, stay up on his feet, make plays on his own. But defensively right now, I don't understand why there's no sign of trying to stop them. They're giving big gaps for Higgins. They're allowing all these runs to go off the middle for big gains. 5 carries for what was it? 5 carries for almost 35 yards for Mixon is looking very similar to what we saw yesterday in the blowout game. Let's hope the root canal doesn't happen this game. True, Barbara, true.
The what?
Root canal, basically a slow game, like a.
Okay.
Someone's off to her first official day of work this year.
Uh-oh.
The kids are back today.
Oh, they start up today. I forgot she teaches. She teaches a certain grade, or
no? She works in the cafeteria.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
Y'all are just going back from break?
Yeah, they have 6 weeks over summer. That's our summer break, and it's Christmas. So ours is very different to yours because you guys have Christmas and then summer's at the other time of the year, whereas Christmas and summer are the same thing here.
That's kind of crazy.
So they get 6 weeks at Christmas and then they get 2 weeks 3 times of the year.
I get it.
That's pretty shady.
That's stupid.
You're kind of slow. Mozzie said a healthy Lamar and Joey B isn't here easy as that. Oh, you're saying you're saying a healthy Lamar, then Joey B wouldn't be here if Lamar was healthy last week. Possibly so, Mozzie, but I don't know. Derek Gale says, Barbara, you're absolutely correct, but just can't help but to cheer for DeMar Hamlin after what happened to him. Feel that.
Bro, pass on
Joey B, throw.
dropped.
Ooh.
Bench him.
That was
She said
That touchdowns is painful to watch.
the defense is just not playing. They're collapsing too quick, and they're falling apart. 2nd and 10. 17 offensive plays at this point compared to Buffalo's 6.
Oh,
Mixing offset
some
to the
coverage.
right.
Thank you.
Ball snapped. 4-man rush. Passes up. Tipped.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
One-handed tip
You
by the
really
number
had
30.
that, bro.
You got tipped.
He still could have had it.
Nah, he
Couldn't
couldn't have that.
bag it. He gets back down.
Watch.
Yeah, he was going backwards. He couldn't have that
Yeah,
one.
he's going backwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's
Third and 10.
The Buffalo did that in the Vikings game. Like, he's upset that he didn't get the intercept then. You knocked it out. That sometimes is good enough. They tried to get the intercept in the Vikings game, and it cost them. Just they can't all be intercepts. Just bang it out.
3rd and 10. From the shotgun, ball is snapped. 3-man rush, passes up. Gonna be caught. Picks up the first down. Irwin.
Every time you think that they're building something here, they might be coming back, and then they just
let it loose.
Let out 15 yards.
Look how much space they're giving them, though. Look how much space. I guess there was a penalty.
Well, the thing is, Bill, the Bengals they're running their routes so crisp, like the way they're setting it up to try and open up other guys. And Joe Burrow is using his eyes to take people off of the player that he really wants to aim for. It looks like they're having to adjust the clock.
Yeah. It went from 141 to 158. Burrows with 10 completions to 7 different receivers already. 11.8 yards per completion to 3 yards for Buffalo. Ball snap. 5-man rush. Pass over the middle. One-handed catch. Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, I thought he had it for a second.
Boy tried to pull it in with his left hand. Happy 41st birthday to Zach.
Damn, Monty. You can't be doing
I
it
get
like
older
that.
every day. A year older every day. Thank you, Mozzie, bastard.
Yes, you guys, today is Zach's 21st birthday. He can finally drink.
Again.
Finally. I'm so happy I'm legal.
And 20 plays, 159 yards, 10-minute time possession. That's not good right there. Going to be a handoff to Mixon. Mixon runs up the middle, gets across the line of scrimmage, picks up about 2.5.
It's good. Let him have 2. 2's good.
All right, we'll take 2. We'll even take 3.
Yeah.
It's those 7 and 8s that we don't like.
I wouldn't mind a Mixon jersey.
It's these third downs that are killing us. Like, we'll contain them for 2, and then it'll be boom, 10, 15 yards just on a tiny little pass, and it's like, that third down, guys, that's the important one. That's why you got to stop them there.
Bengals.
Let's see if they can do it.
3rd down.
Average yards 8.5.
Ball snapped.
Get him.
Burrow moves up in the pocket. He's
You
going to
better
get
throw
sacked.
it, boy.
He's going to lose
There it
3
is.
yards.
What was you
With
cheering
2.
A good football game.
4th down.
Oh, a 4th down. It's a miracle.
Now they're
I
just
can't
two-
even
two or
pick an
three.
argument with Nate right now because I just love the accent.
All right, 4th and 9.
I really hate to admit it, but Joey B to me is the closest thing to Mahomes. Wherever they are, they'll win games.
And that's on period, Mozzie.
And that's on period.
The punt is up. Big booming punt. Goes out of bounds about the
That
wind-
yard line.
Crazy. You're not able to punt this ball high. He's trying to send it high up to allow his gunners to get down there, but the wind carries it.
Did you hear how the ball sounded when it hit the ground?
Yeah.
Sounds.
That's the thing, Mozzie. Josh is that guy too. Like, those 3 are the big 3 at the moment. He's just not. He hasn't come out the locker room yet. That's the problem. We want to see our Josh.
I totally agree. I don't know why. it's these slow starts, man. It's last week we saw opposite, right? We saw him come out of the first half looking pretty good, was finding Stephon Diggs, and then second half they looked like a team that didn't even want to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, very true.
So we're gonna have Stephon Diggs wide left, 2 receivers on the right.
Oh.
All snap from shotgun. Allen's gonna get pressured. He's gonna try and evade the sack, but he's gonna get brought down for a loss of 3.
Come on.
Why did you laugh, Zach? Is it because of Nate's accent?
No time.
Wow. I have no idea, Mozzie. Happy birthday, Zach. Appreciate you there, Cal.
How are they not buying Josh any time in the snow? Like, they're not coming at you that fast.
No, they're not.
Well, he comes in unblocked. He came straight through him.
I can hear my cat. It's looking for Carmen.
She's walking around me
after she leaves. It's always this. Walks around the house like looking for her. Like, where'd you go?
It should be there.
What's Muzzy doing with the Fly Eagles fly thing? Come on now.
just to piss you off, I'm sure. Mozzie says he don't care who's on the show. He's trolling. He don't care.
I think he's playing it for you.
He goes taking the piss, Nate. I'm just, Mozzie's still living in fairyland right now. He's worried about if Lamar was, if Lamar was healthy, I'd be in there, watching the Ravens play.
That's it. Like, you can't do that with football because, what was it last week? So I was saying, like, with Tua and all that. It's like, but what if we had Von Miller? Like, injuries are part of the game. Everyone's missing someone. That's how it goes, unfortunately. You can't sit there and go, oh, but what if? What if? It's like, that's part of the game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it definitely is. Every team suffers from injuries. Yeah, exactly.
I saw Miami people saying that, oh, we had so many injuries and all that. We would have. It's like, at this point of the season, every team's got injury. Anyone that plays fantasy knows this. Like, you're just constantly having to reshuffle your lineup because it's like, oh, he's out this week. Oh, he's gone this week. He's dinged up. It's like,
or even if they're not injured and out, they're still playing injured. Like, you don't know how healthy they really are. Are they really? No one's at 100% at this point of the season. All of them are running around 70 to 80.
Well, Josh has still got his ankle injury. Like, that hasn't magically gone away.
That's me, not you.
Yeah, no. I'll just make sure muted.
Oh, we got a
Josh Allen, big throw. And a first down to Stephon Diggs. Oh, my God. The good pigs are flying.
Down.
That's my... Is he a running back or wide receiver?
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
It was like 12 yards.
For 3 years, and I don't know who's who.
12 yards.
Man, we like that. We like that. It's the first down to Cincinnati's 10. From shotgun, ball snap, fakes the handoff. Josh Allen wanted the quick slant. He's going to go ahead and run it himself.
Run, Josh, run.
Oh, yes. Good tackle there right up the middle. But number 21. He drilled him.
Is Hamlin out there with the team, or is he up there by his family? Do we know?
I know he's in the I saw that he's in the building. I don't know where he's at, though.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. Well, before the play started, they showed his family up in the
suites.
The suites.
Yeah. I just didn't know if he was there or down
ball
there.
Ball snap from shotgun. Josh Allen, plenty of time. He's going to look right. Throws the ball a little short, but I think it's going to be caught to Gabe Davis up to the 50 in the second first down. Now the Bills are rolling. Can we get a touchdown here quick?
I'm surprised when people play the Bengals, why don't they make a game plan is to pick on Eli Apple? I would pick on him for the entire game. because he's not good.
Damar's family, they weren't given those tickets. They bought them with all that toy money. They're rolling in toy money at the moment.
That's what pass the right side is going to be caught by Diggs.
Diggs is like, get it higher so I can run.
Yeah, he's like, I want to move with the ball.
Hey, dude, stop throwing it to the damn turf.
Each player is granted like 2 or 3 tickets.
Okay, 2nd and 3. We want a Josh run here. I'm sure they'll try and throw it once and then run it.
We want a pick 6. We want a pick 6.
Quick shot over to the left side to Beasley. Beasley staying on his feet down to the 32.
Let us have something first, Skylar.
Nate's favorite player.
But let us have something. We've had pain so far. Let us. It can be 14-7. That's not terrible.
It could be, how about 14-3? How about I give y'all a field goal? Meet me halfway.
She's not helpful, is it?
That's not even halfway.
14-7 is halfway. Literally.
Josh Allen scrambling, moving, finally throwing one away.
That's a flag because no player was right there.
He's right there. He's literally right there. You're staring at him.
I didn't see him.
Now Tracy.
So they're talking about Hamlin right now.
So he's in the suites then.
See, Muzzy knows it. Meet me at halfway. 14-3. That ain't no halfway. Oh, Skylar, I got to tell you. So yesterday, late afternoon, I took the rubbish bin down, like it's quite a distance down our driveway, and I heard this noise off to my right behind some rocks and all that, and this kangaroo just goes, I'll get on camera here. Where am I? This kangaroo just goes, and it just jumps and just runs right across in front of me, probably about 20 yards in front of me.
Dude, you should have tried to hop on.
But he was like down over a ridge, so I couldn't see him until he put his head up, and I'm like, holy, that's a big boy.
You should have tried to jump in the pouch.
Are they aggressive?
Yes.
I think when they have them. Yeah. Especially when they have kids or you have a dog.
3rd and 2. James Cook with another run. He's going to get pulled back. He's going to be short of the first.
Where's the effort there, mate?
Have you seen the one where the kangaroo had a dog in a headlock? The guy was walking with his dog, and the dog runs up to the kangaroo. The kangaroo has him in a headlock. He's just holding him. He's just holding the dog, and the guy like runs up to him.
What is consisted of y'all's like petting zoo, Nate? Like, do y'all actually have like kangaroos and koalas that we can like pet?
They're wild. Like,
all right, so 4th and 1.
They just come and go as they
ball
please.
Snap. Josh Allen's going to go forward and should have enough for the first down. And they're going to mark
the koala was just a lucky day like that. We'd not seen a koala here at all. And then we're going down the driveway to go into town, and Carmen's like, "Stop the car! That's a koala!" And we just saw it running across the paddock, and then it climbed up the tree. So it was just lucky.
Instead of going to Philadelphia for vacation, can we go to Australia?
Yeah.
Can we text Roy?
Yeah, it's about the same budget.
Price. Yeah,
it's about the same price.
Let me text Roy then.
Actually, I'm not going there, bro. Their beers cost like $40. I'm all right.
I'll buy you a beer. Better just sip on it.
Josh Allen feeling pressure, scrambling out to his right side, still scrambling, now taking it on his right feet.
Oh, please be down.
Does he fumble the ball? There is going to be a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
They're calling down right now.
Throw that flag.
This dude walks up the middle like nobody's blocking. Look at that swim move. How do you fall for that swim move? You're not supposed to, you're an offensive lineman. You're not supposed to be leaning forward. You're supposed to be expecting the absorb the block. So you're supposed to be going backwards. This fool's leaning forward. Like your technique is terrible. Absolutely terrible. You look like a damn mime.
I think Lamar is pissed with the Ravens. Think so, Barbara? I don't think that's why he didn't play. He had a grade 2 strain. That's tough. So 1st and 20, they're going to do a handoff to James Cook. Cook's going to go ahead and get
a bit
about
of dancing, James. Thank you.
5-yard game.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's what I'm worried about. If they don't establish the run in this game, these doofuses are going to go to the draft and they're going to be like, we need a better running back. It's like, no, O-line, 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 O-line.
Yeah, y'all definitely need O-line.
I just lost Nate. All right, now I got him back.
Well, they're capable. They're very capable. We just need a line.
Yo, ECG, what's good, baby? How you doing today?
What up, East Coast?
Oh,
deep pass, wide open
to Shakir.
I'm stressed.
Miles said kangaroos are strong, would have thrown hands with Nate. Miles said he was
skittish.
sick and
as you make a noise, they disappear.
Do they really? They're very skittish.
Yeah.
And then Maziel said Lamar's helping the Ravens with finding a new OC. Yes, I did see that. I saw that
too, yeah.
Those ones you see at the zoos and all that, they're used to people all day and they're caged in. So they're used to people patting them and all that. Whereas ones in the wild, it's like, human, run. They don't even they don't F around or find out. They just, I'm out of here.
So it's so funny how like some animals are just so like naturally like scary. If they only knew that, they would kick our head.
I saw a picture on Twitter and it was like a rare polka dotted zebra, not striped, polka dot. I was like, I want it.
I think that's called Photoshop.
No, it wasn't Photoshop.
Wait. I'm reading the chat right now. He said, ignore that quote, ECG. Yo, ECG.
Whoa,
push the pile.
Alan with the run up the middle.
Push the pile.
ECG with the gifted memberships. Thank you so much with the 5 gifted. Let's see. If you received the gifted membership from ECG, please say thank you. Be nice.
So we're going to get, we got Non gets 2 of them. You forgot to take the thing off your thing again, Non.
Oh, thank you.
I thought I took it off.
I thought you did too, yeah.
I'll have to go online then and do it then.
Yeah.
Maybe for my phone didn't work.
Girls.
Alan with the keeper. He's gonna walk in.
To an
aggressive defense.
He's talking that. Yeah, tell them.
Oh, we got a scruffle.
We just got back off the points.
So we got Cheesehead received 1. Nate received 1. Skylar received 1, and then the Racehead Geek and the other one.
Slade Wilson. Appreciate you, CCG.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Who y'all got in this game? So Skylar here is going Bengals. She's a Joe Burrow fanatic. And
I'm still waiting for my jersey from last year, guys.
Yeah. I'm going Bills, man. I'm going Bills.
Yeah, I'm going for the Bills as well. And of course, we can't tell.
I'm going for the team who scores the most points.
We know Nate's going for the Bills.
Nate in the middle.
How about that?
He's going for the Bills.
I didn't think that needed answering.
Y'all.
You guys are all incognito. Like someone might pick up Joe Burrow from these two.
Yeah.
Well, hey, if you going for the Bills, you need to change this shirt then.
I mean, I can still support Joey B, but I'm going for the Bills.
You can't. You can't be two-faced.
I couldn't tell, LMAO. Hey, we totally just like were able to skip over the fact that Mozzie's
what was the quote?
Guac 3000 came up and he's like, ignore that quote, bro. LSU, go Burrow. Yes, sir. I like Joey, but I've been wanting the Bills to win one, man. I
want Cincy to win one and win the whole thing.
I mean, seeing the Bills so many times get so close, they need to win one, man. Seeing them get close so many times back in the day.
They can win one next year.
We want Buffalo, KC, and San Francisco Eagles. That's what everyone's wanted all year.
It's going to be a fun weekend next weekend if we get those two.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I zoned out.
If we get the matchup, Eagles and Frisco, and then Bills, Kansas City.
East Coast says, I'm an FSU fan. How about betting y'all this year? He said we're going to get LSU again this football season.
Oh, you're at FSU? Mm.
We're already having a couple guys, couple portal guys right now. I think Bootsy decided that he's I think he's entering the draft or something like that. Initially he was going to stay, now he's entering the draft. I think it's a bad idea for him, to be honest. I don't think he gets picked up too high because he barely played this year and had issues with the coaching.
Non-college guy could get this. FSU, Florida State.
There we go.
See, y'all think everyone knows these acronyms. There's like hundreds of them. You just throw them out. FSU.
No, you're right. You're right.
Nate, what do you think their colors are?
FSU, aren't they like I think there's like an orangey in there from what I remember. Like I know they're not the Gators.
I think yeah.
Like, no, like it's like a crimson red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that and like a gold color, I think.
Yep.
So like
crimson, red, gold, and white.
I want an old school AFL teams win. I rooted for the Chiefs for a while.
I nailed it with the crimson red, like not even just red.
Yeah,
I'll take that. I'll take that win.
I thought they were more of like a maroon though.
Maz said LSU's trash. Go Trojans. Mazzy, your Trojans lost to Tulane. Don't talk to me. I thought FSU meant Fisher State for some reason. Booty probably had the most disappointing season. That's how I felt too. Garnet and goal. That's what it was. Garnet. Okay.
Ottawa's line scrimmage. A bunch of changes. Jamar's going to leave from side of Burrow to go to the line scrimmage. 4-man rush by Buffalo. Protection there is when you pass down to P. Ryan. P. Ryan's going to lean and get a couple yards off that run, about 3 or 4.
Yeah, that boy falls over and gets 3 yards.
Yeah. I think
someone's got to go low, but someone go high to stop his momentum. Like,
well, what's crazy is they finally realized how good of a running back he actually is when Mixon went down, and they actually started mixing them two together. Because before they would just play Mixon and then bring in P. Ryan when Mixon was actually tired, instead of mixing it up with them two. 2nd and 6, 3 receivers to the right, ball snap, quick pass out to the flats to Hurst.
There we go.
Forward.
First
They're gonna give him the first down.
That's my tight end.
Fantasy season.
I would
as soon
have
as the
definitely
playoffs start, those players are no longer yours. They're released from their contract.
They are
They're
mine.
gone.
Molly said, "Wait, so
they have no deal with you."
FSU the same team as the Gators? No, that's just Florida Gators and then Florida State. So it's Florida State Seminoles and Florida Gators.
Yeah, no, he's probably trying to
hand off to Mixon. Mixon up the middle, gets to the 5 yards, still on his feet, picks up 10.
Oh,
picks up
yes!
2 or 3.
Let's go.
But see a change of pace. You pepper in both backs, you get change of pace immediately.
It's always
he reminds me of
AK because
him and AK are the only ones that like to use their blockers.
Yeah, Mossy. There's like over 2,000 colleges that play football in the NCAA, like the different ranks.
It was cold.
He said, Seminoles, we hate the Gators. Play action
Their
fake.
colors just aren't cute.
Passes up. Overthrows Chase.
Oh
Chase won the flag.
So he's pulling on his back.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have your back behind you.
Wait, where's the flag though?
Speaking of acronyms, my university team, like my main one, WMU.
WMU?
Yeah. See if you know that one.
West Monroe. West.
But the videography is crazy at the game. Actually, it is though. Yeah. WMU from the shotgun, 5-man rush, pass to a Hurst wide open over the middle.
Oh, front flips it.
Well,
has anyone in chat said it?
Wakimba Middle University.
Come on.
Wombat.
They're the Broncos, Marzi. It's the Broncos, so that should help.
East Coast says the wife and husband gator mascots are nightmare fuel. First and 10.
It's
35.
where I first played disc golf.
Girls with time.
Western Michigan
Pass
University.
to Hurst. Rumbles forward. Oh, actually, Wilcox. Sorry, rumbles forward. Picks up about 6.
Says where you play disc golf at?
Or I was first introduced to it.
Western
Melbourne,
Melbourne
okay.
University.
No, he just said it. What did you say too? I forgot.
But for bigger schools, I follow Michigan State, even though Western Michigan and Michigan State are rivals. But as long as I don't like Michigan, Michigan can eat a whole bag of, you know what.
2nd and 2 for Burrows and crew. Chase in motion. Gonna hand off to P. Ryan. P. Ryan walks right up the middle.
Oh,
I like him. I'm glad I picked him up
Picks up the first
when
down.
I did.
I picked him up too. As soon as Mixon did one down, he got me a lot of points.
Wollongong Somethong University. I was just making up words at this point.
WSU.
Sky Moore was awesome at Western Michigan. That's where Sky Moore came from, huh?
Pressure's there. It's going to just throw it to the turf.
There we go. Come on. Can the
I just
Bills
happened to
hold
be
them
there, and
to a
they were
field?
the Broncos, so it was an easy fit. But I think you can like a small-time university, but then you have to like a bigger one as well. Because liking a small university is not going to get you anywhere. They're never going to really achieve much.
I mean, they have their own divisions and stuff like that, you know?
I mean, that's
yay,
different.
we won Division 3. Woo! We're the best mediocre team in the country.
Well, that's what I like about, now that they're actually giving teams here a chance. Small teams, we get to play big schools. And when we beat them, we make national news.
Well, that's when I was in East Lansing. That was when Appalachian State beat Michigan State, and that was a massive. Michigan.
Yeah,
they beat Michigan.
That was massive.
That was one of the biggest upsets ever, and I was in Michigan at the time, and it was like people couldn't believe that. We nearly went to that game, and I'm like, oh,
if only.
P. Ryan was.
I've been to a bunch of college games.
Well, I've been to way more. So many
you've
games,
been to a lot of games.
I just feel like college football isn't your scene.
It's not that. I don't go out to Baton Rouge.
Zach would have so much more fun at college games than he would professional games. I guarantee you that.
Zach could be one of those with no shirt on and a letter or numbers on his.
Yeah, probably so.
That would be him all day. He'd fit in with the bros.
Without a doubt.
If I go to a college game, I want to go to an Oregon game, and I want to go to a Notre Dame game.
Is Oregon
going to Notre Dame?
Weird field?
Say it again.
Is Oregon the one that has the really weird field? Like they paint it like all a different color?
I don't think Oregon does. Boise does.
Boise State has a blue field. And then there is a red field, but they're like Division 6.
I always see the red field is.
Oh, the blue turf is ugly.
What? Oh, I'd love to go to Boise to go see the blue turf.
Smurf turf? The Smurf turf is awesome.
Yes.
Yes, it's
that's what everybody calls Smurf turf. Yep.
Smurf turf.
All right. 3rd and 4.
Big letter on his forehead too, right? Yeah, Mozzie.
3rd and 4. Oh snap! Plenty of pressure. Quick pass to Chase. Chase gets the first down. Still on his feet. He's going to get slung around about the 6 or 7 yard line.
It's like, guys, it's Zach's birthday, so pick on him less. It's like, no.
Eastern
we'll
Washington.
Go more.
We'll
go more.
Eastern Washington. Got it.
That just paints a bigger target.
Oh, is it Eastern Washington? They have the red field. I know somebody has a red field. I remember when we was in college. We always seen Boise State because Boise State was in our same division, but I remember seeing somebody's film and it was a red field. I was like, what? And I think Boise State's the last school that's able to have a colored field.
Yeah,
we had pitch to Mixon.
My ankle's hurting.
Mixon at least gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe picks up 1.
You're so close to the touchdown. Make a play, bro.
Well, that's the problem. This defense at the moment, I can't picture a way of them stopping them. and that's frustrating. It's like,
If there's a will, there's a
you're
way.
not one of the best defenses if your own fans can't imagine you stopping them.
Right.
Like
you should always feel like you can have hope and stop them inside the 10, you know? ECGL said, I will never forget when Melvin Gordon at Wisconsin ran for 300-plus yards and broke the record. Then P. Ryan came in the next week and broke that record the following week.
Yeah.
What? That's absolutely insane.
Yeah, Autzen Stadium is a very weird design. That's because they got that Nike money.
I want to see it. Pull it up.
FSU games are lit. State games are good to go to as well. So I haven't been
that was the thing. When I was in the US, like I was in Indiana for a long time.
Yeah.
And like in Australia, we always grow up of, like how into sports Australians are. We're Sports Central and all that. I'm there going to high school basketball games with 5,000 people.
How?
Yeah. It's like, I'm sorry, Australia. We are not. It's a different world.
No.
See, so in Indiana, they're 100% college basketball and high school basketball. Even though they have professional teams, they're all about college and high school. It's so much bigger there for college sports and high school sports.
We have
but I went to like some grade school ones, and there'd still be 200-300 people.
Yeah.
But, watching 11-year-old kids.
Yeah.
Like and they had like the whole big circle, and the players would run out through and smash the.
Mazza, you got to see college football in Texas. There's nothing like college football in Texas.
Mazza, not only was there 5,000 people,
they have full stadiums.
We were late to the game, so we were listening to the high school basketball game on the radio. So when we got there, we'd know what the score was. Yeah. So it's like on the radio. That's just unheard of in Australia that they'd cover high school sports on the radio.
Yeah, the sports channel here. Yeah,
yeah. High school in Texas really is crazy. Like
so crazy.
That's where a lot of players, a lot of great players, they went to school in Texas. Like if your son whatever had talent, they would move to Texas to put him into a high school program.
Remember I told you that's why we came here to put my daughter in basketball? We moved and put her into like the best basketball team in the country.
Mm-hmm. Come on, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong here, guys.
The lob is going to be out of the back in the end zone.
That's the thing. It could be a world-class cricket game, and it'll still have there'll be some like our state level cricket, and the crowd will be 200 people. Like, just people don't really go out to watch as much sport here. Whereas I always tell people, like preseason Green Bay Packers, it'll be like minus something ridiculous in the stands, and people, it's still packed. It's still packed. Like, I'm sorry, Australia, we like sports, but it's different. It is different over there.
See, it's better that comes from you. Me and Zach can't say that in videos because we get demolished in the comments.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen it with my own eyes. Like, I've been to these, to go to a high school game with that many people. I went to there's the main college basketball, the next level down. I went to a game like that. It was I can't remember the town I was even in right now, but they were like one of the best Division II teams, and it was like 15,000 people in a packed stadium for a Division II.
Laney College was, and in Oakland, Alameda, like they were the number one junior college in the country. Their stadium wasn't built for more than like 2,000 people, but you have people outside standing on top of cars watching games. Pass is gonna be caught to Chase over the middle. It's be a touchdown. That's 3 in a row, man. Come on, Buffalo, get it together.
We eating good tonight. Let's go.
It was Evansville University, by the way.
Evansville.
Evansville.
It was a big wrestling hub back in the day. I learned that after I'd left there.
I was going to say that sounds really. I think they made a movie after their wrestling team.
I'm talking like professional wrestling. That was always in the circuits. They'd always go to Evansville.
No, I think there's actually a movie off of the college or high school team. It's something. That city's name sounds so familiar.
I said I went to the best rugby league school in Z, and we only had about 300 people at every game.
Yeah, and they'll be the best. That'll be like the guys that are going to be playing like for the All Blacks in a few years and things like that. And then, there's not that much interest. Like
East Coast all said, my dad got to see an All Blacks game. I was jelly. That's actually fire. We just started watching more of the All Blacks and stuff like that recently on our channel. He happened to be in Bermuda and they had a game that week, and I was like, "You lucky MFer."
They try to call this play.
Mozzie said, "I've been trying to catch a game, but I see the prices and dip. It'd be like that sometimes, Mozzie. It truly do. Whenever I make a trip to New Zealand, Mozzie, we're gonna get you a ticket and vibe out. Hey,
oh, that could go either way. Like he does bobble it a little bit, but
yeah, I mean he gets a hand, but it doesn't really stop it. You know, like it rotates for a second. Oh no, it comes loose at the end though.
Yeah. That angle just killed it.
I think you have to call it incomplete.
If they call it incomplete, I'm done.
Well, they'll do all this and then they'll just punch it in the next play. Well, that's the annoying part. We'll go through 20 minutes of this and then it'll be like,
all right, didn't matter.
Done. Be like, that was great.
Their jerseys are so clean.
Did you see that thing where that Justin Jefferson touchdown cost someone like $1 million bet early in the game where he reached out and just missed it? It was like, it cost him $1 million.
He bet like $12. It was like $12 that he bet.
Oh, that.
No touchdown.
It was like on four first scorers or something, and Jefferson was the only one they needed, and he fell like half a yard short.
Yep.
Running the ball again.
I would have cried, man.
They'll be celebrating like, woohoo, we just won, and now, boom, they got the guts and score anyway. Like, don't forget the main mission here, people.
A man bet $800,000 on the Ravens to beat Cincinnati last week. No one's heard from him since. God.
Was that third down?
That was third down. Okay. Right, well,
I would have said go for it.
Attempt a PAT or a field goal. I'm sorry.
28-yarder.
Bobble. It looks. Oh, it's good. Lost a bit.
It's hard to see. Hard to see.
Some of the snowflakes popping in.
That's why for me, like I rarely will go to like an NRL Brisbane Broncos game. But if someone's visiting, I'll be like, let's go. It's a good experience to actually see it, especially when it's a sport you know nothing about. To actually, I've taken people to NRL games. I've taken them to the Big Bash cricket. Like they are great spectacles and all that. But you can always get tickets for them. They don't sell out.
He wants.
Yeah, I mean you can always get tickets out here. I mean even when stadiums are sold out. Yeah. You know, you can always get some. It's just depending on the game, it's how much you want to spend on them. You know, like you won't be able to go to the stadium and go pick up tickets. You have to buy them on like Ticketmaster. But you know, I mean, like whenever even when the Pelicans were bad, you know, like 2 seasons ago, if they were playing the Lakers or the Warriors, and you want to get not non-nosebleed seats, like you gotta be ready to spend $180 a pop. You know.
Well, what's the cheapest ever ticket you've got? Apart from free, apart from given to you, what's the cheapest amount you've paid for a ticket to it?
I've gotten tickets for $5 before for like Pels games.
Okay.
I went to the Sugar Bowl last year or 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I went to Sugar Bowl 3 years ago for $5. The fees to pay for the website was more expensive than the tickets.
I got $9 to a Seattle Supersonics game. That's how long ago it was.
Oh, yeah.
And my first beer, which is an amazing beer from a local brewery, that cost me $10.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds about right. It
was so good. We went to the brewery the next night because I was like, this beer is like the best beer ever.
Yeah, I think because Seattle is known, I think, for their local breweries and stuff like that. And so, I mean, it's very like hipster land up there. So all they have is
very much so
brewers.
The Seattle and Oregon both have great beer scene.
Yeah.
because they allow a lot of local breweries, but also independent brewers. You can brew it in your house.
Mm-hmm.
So
microbreweries.
Yeah.
Mize said Brisbane Broncos games are always full. They had a pretty loyal fan base even over here. They have diehard fans. Dang. Barbara says the entire towns of Haynesville and Homer turn out when the two play. Claiborne Parish rivals. Oh, I bet. That's kind of how it is for like Destrehan and Hawnville, where I'm from in the river parishes.
I think I was thinking South Bend, not Evansville, because Rudy was shot in South Bend.
Hey, guys, have a good stream. Much love. All right, ECG, appreciate you stopping by, my brother.
Thank you for stopping by, man. Appreciate
Enjoy the football games.
Thank you for all the contributions.
Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you for all the new memberships. But A League of Their Own was shot in Evansville.
Oh, they got Gene in the booth.
Yeah.
This is big here. They need at least a 3.
Yeah, they definitely do. At least a 3.
70-10. We good. We good.
You got 2 minutes left. A little 2-minute drill, 3 timeouts, so there's still plenty of time. Starting at the 20.
Josh can score twice in 2 minutes.
All right. Josh Allen's going to be at shotgun. 3 wide receivers left.
It, Josh.
Throwing across the middle is going to be Knox, who's going to get brought down.
Oh.
By Hilton.
Upended. That's how you make sure he ain't going nowhere.
Pick that big man up.
Dawson Knox, the guy that I traded from Non, and then he decided not to score touchdowns for a few weeks, so then I dropped him, and then he scored a touchdown every week since.
Yeah. That's why I was quick to give him to you because he didn't do nothing for me.
Yeah.
Hello, yeah.
Potential was there, but just...
Yes. The potential was surely there.
I know. I held on to him in my other league, and I was so close to trading him every week, and finally I was like, all right, I'm just going to keep him. And then all of a sudden he started popping off, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, where did this come from?
In hindsight, I should have taken the Walker for Kelsey trade, but it was just so Walker was doing so much for me.
Right.
And it was like, I just can't do this. And
it's going to be a first down catch by Knox over on the left side.
But luckily, when I finally got Kittle on board, that's he was the one that pushed me over the line because that's when he.
Well, it didn't matter. You won anyway, which you asterisk. You still won, so who cares?
Default.
Scott was not amused. Josh Allen, big one left side, big catch, Gabe Davis.
So many leagues had sucky situations though. It was just
Barbara, OG's 27. I done missed some.
Where's this 20 coming from, Barbara?
Bills are starting
to work. 20. There's no 20.
Oh, it's 17, right?
20s, yeah.
She probably got to go live, push the live button because she's probably back when it was 20.
Oh, that's probably what it is.
Oh, when the touchdown, yeah.
Okay, my feed is messed up, so it's on you right now.
Okay, got you. 17-10 would be good. Does that count as meeting you halfway, Skylar?
No. We're here to win.
It's a while ago, guy. Where are you at?
We're not winning by default.
She did say she was going to be in and out too, though.
Yeah.
So that could be why.
All right, 2nd and 10. Josh Allen's going to get the snap. I don't think he was ready for it.
Sack him.
Running around, throws the ball over the middle. It's going to be popped up, almost picked off.
Is that Eli Apple?
No. Off the hands of Singletary in the middle. Ball slip. It's slick.
That would have been a big play.
Do they try and bite off the 6 here, or do they go for the first down? That's the...
Man, Trainwreck says Alabama rules.
Oh, Doyle rules.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Doyle rules. Josh Allen scrambling, moving, looking to make a pass. Going to throw deep. Had Diggs.
Flag on the play.
Go incomplete, but there is
flag.
a flag.
There's a flag.
He's doing, probably holding the Bills. That's what I was thinking too.
Push them back 5.
Oh, they're declining.
So they're gonna go ahead and decline it. Okay, yeah, smart decline.
Yeah.
What?
Look, let your Crimson Tide do its thing, Trey. Let your Crimson Tide do their thing. All right. Nick Saban's just mad he didn't make playoffs this year, and it's Georgia's now the best team in the country. It's a tough look for you.
They also mad that they didn't get that guy.
Yeah, they definitely have to punt without a doubt.
I don't know what team got their coordinator. They're stuck
There's a
with
problem. Too much time left. If
I'm not sure.
it was under 20 seconds, they could have been, we'll just go for it. They ain't going to do nothing with it. But yeah, that's too much time.
Yeah, you got to send it away. Especially in these conditions. I mean, a kick from here would be about, 57 yards, 58 yards?
Yeah, yes, probably so.
All right, Joey B, let's do a touchdown, baby. Come on. I hate when they go to commercial. Like, come on now.
they got to pay bills somehow.
Have you seen their contracts? They got to pay bills. Have you seen how much that these companies pay to broadcast these games? It's nuts.
Yeah. Very probably.
Barber said the cheapest ticket I've ever got was $109 in 2006 for the Saints Panthers. Jeez, Barbara. Oh yeah, you got to get your tickets at a different time then, because you can get Saints tickets like day of. I mean, nosebleed now, but like day of for like.
I love that Barbara's quote comes up too right after she posts. I mean, the cheapest ticket I ever got was from baseball.
Oh,
I don't know. I mean, everything matters, but I got it. The cheapest thing I ever got was $5 for a baseball game. Yeah,
I've gotten $3 tickets for the Pels game.
Those day baseball games, I just assume that most of those tickets in the outfield are like $5.
Most of them.
There's no one out there.
It depends on the team, though. Like it might not be like that for Boston or for Texas Rangers or Yankees. But if you go like to an A's game where they haven't had a winning season in a while, they're probably $5. You could probably get two for $8. You know what I'm saying?
They want to let you in for $5 so that you're buying beer all afternoon.
Exactly.
It's like it's a cinema price.
Yeah, that's
we'll
how
we'll charge you $5 to come in so you buy some snacks.
That's how I always win, because I don't buy beer at stadiums. I'm never doing that.
They're so expensive.
I'll never
and it's
buy
like
beer.
you gotta get a tall boy, because like why not? And I can't drink beer if it gets hot. Like I wind up wasting it.
That's the best thing about baseball. You always go on Tuesdays for baseball games, because they always got either free hot dogs or free drinks. Most stadiums across the country have some kind of $2 Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Just in baseball. Just about every baseball stadium has, no matter what level, it could be AAA all the way up to professional. They got a $2 Tuesday.
I think that's one thing I like about that Fever Pitch movie is that whole idea of just being that invested to go to like every game that you can. Like that would be, especially when it's a great team like Boston, to go like that.
Yeah, those are expensive tickets, man. And he had great seats too. He had great seats.
Yeah, my dad went to go to a Red Sox game last year, and poor guy, man. They have a rain delay. Then he has his son with him who's like a year old. So they end up leaving. I think he said he got to watch 2 innings.
Oh, that's
Ryan's gonna take a run to the right side. He's gonna get enough for the first down.
Empty screen for P. Ryan.
I'm trying to think.
That's all right. I think the Bills are just, as long as we don't break here, they can chew off these 10 yards at a time as long as they don't get a kick at the end. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
They don't want to give up the big play here.
Right.
All right, P. Ryan, offset to the left. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Ball snapped.
Just don't give up the 3 here.
Burrows pass to P. Ryan. Picks up about 5.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I've been to an Astros game. I've been to a couple of St. Louis Cardinal games, and then I've been to one Chicago game. The Chicago one was fun. We were in the outfield for that one, so we didn't have great seats, but The outfield is fun. Like they are crazy out back there. Like I remember the other team like hit a home run, and you're not supposed to keep the home run ball if the other team hits it. So it was like this lady, she was like in her 50s or something like that caught it, and everyone's throw it back. Eventually, someone just took the ball out of her hand and threw it back on the field. Like she didn't want to get rid of it. Like,
I've waited 40 years to catch a ball.
Right.
2nd and 5.
They don't play, man.
The only game I've been to a Toronto Blue Jays game in there.
I remember that stadium.
That's an amazing stadium.
That stadium was amazing.
The Hard Rock Cafe that overlooks it as well. Like,
and then it had a full hotel inside of it too.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's the one thing, like with some of these really nice baseball stadiums, that you can go there. You could spend like a whole weekend just at the stadium.
Yeah.
Like they have restaurants, they have bars, they have, playgrounds, they have like all kind of stuff. Like that's what my dad said when he went to the Boston one. He's like, dude, he said you could go and hang there for the whole week.
Hey, Marcy, we can watch a game for 5 days, and it's nail biting for 5 days, and these guys will never understand that.
Well, I mean, I watch baseball, so I could probably
5 days.
Yeah, I'm into baseball, so I could probably get into it because I love baseball, so I could probably get into it.
Baseball won't be in season when we go to Philadelphia, will it?
I'm not sure.
Empty backfield, ball snaps.
You want to go
2-man
to any
rush.
sporting event in Philadelphia?
Burrow's on the run, pushes the first down, throwing his feet.
Run.
The third gets to about the 50, gets tackled, falls forward. They got 9 seconds on the game clock.
Oh,
trying to clock it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and they're gonna clock it with 2 seconds left on the clock.
Barbara says, not if he lies. Snapple had to make a big play, Skylar. 40 said first. What's good for it?
If you go to any sort of game in Philadelphia, just make sure that Skylar's wearing whatever the opponent's jersey or colors are.
Yeah. You trying to get me in a fight?
Yeah.
With Skylar's attitude?
Not in Philly.
My own battles. No one's going to mess with me.
Yeah, you're not in Philly. Yeah, I wouldn't even try in Philly. I don't care how strong you think you are.
Well, we're going like 3 different places. We're going to New Jersey, and then we're going to try to go to New York. If we go to New York, I want to go to a Yankees game.
If y'all go in the summer, you go to the Rutgers. 2nd and 10.
Oh, okay. I didn't even think about that.
See if it's going to be an event at
Rutgers.
That'd be pretty interesting.
Is a famous
street ball capital of the world, pretty much.
Yeah. And NBA, like professional players will go there and play sometimes.
Yeah.
During the
basketball?
Mary.
Yeah.
I ain't into that basketball like that.
That's where they go and earn their names.
Yeah.
Snap. Empty backfield once again, but the pressure is there. Burrow steps up, big pass.
Throw it.
Over the seam. It's going to be out of the back of the end zone, and that's the end of the first half.
All right, 17-7. I mean, you'll still take it. Down 10, you'll still take it. You would have liked to get a field goal out of that previous drive.
I kind of understand why Gabe Davis didn't intercept that.
Out of the way it started, because I really thought Bengals were going to score every single drive for a moment there.
I don't understand why they didn't intercept that. Like, nobody tried to intercept it.
Yeah.
7-3 in that second quarter, so that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, they jumped to look and see it behind them. I'm like, just imagine if there was a receiver behind you. Then you would feel stupid because you didn't put your hands up.
I said, yeah, man, cricket is thrilling, especially the internationals. I did a couple more reactions to some cricket stuff the other day, and I think I actually understand it now, finally.
Yeah, I watched a couple games.
I want to try and watch it, dude. I think I'm going to try. I'm going to go see about getting Hulu and see about trying to watch a couple games.
There's just something about, especially when it comes to like the Boxing Day test, that you've had Christmas, you're sitting around the next day and all that. It's just such an easy thing to put on. And just you can watch the whole day. It's just I don't know what it is, but you can pretend you're not that interested in cricket. But as soon as the Boxing Day test roll around, it's like, I can just sit here and watch this all day.
Hold on.
Scott's looking up ticket prices right now.
If we go June 6th, the White Sox play at Yankees, $10.
Oh,
let's freaking go.
Yeah, I'll be there in Philly, juking people out. Their draw is just for you, Zach. Oh yeah, Mozzie. Here after a while, they'll be giving away Saints ticket at Rouse's. If they don't fire DA's ass next year, they might. Ugh. There's always like once every couple years where you hear of people giving out tickets for free, and it's just like what Nan and Nate said, it's the cinema tickets. They just want to get you in the door, because then you'll spend money on. You'll be like, oh well, I got it for free. I'll go buy a hoodie, or I'm gonna go buy some beer. You know, you're gonna spend $100 on food.
Yeah.
They just want to make sure they fill up their parking lots.
The Washington, what are they called? The bloody Nationals or no Generals?
Nationals.
Or Commanders. The Commanders have actually put a betting agency within their stadium. That's the first time that's been done. So times are changing.
Wait, they put a betting? Really?
Wow.
Within the stadium. But you cannot bet on the Commanders games on the day of the game.
You got a big forehead. I'm not going to mix.
Oh, you know what? I don't mind that. Because I was thinking like people going to be betting on like it's horse races.
Right.
There's another one where it was just outside the stadium. This is the first one within the stadium.
Interesting.
I'm surprised that of all places, Washington's the one that did it first. You know, that's kind of that's my take off of it.
But if you look at Washington, it's not regulated like it's not a state, so it's not regulated like everybody else. They do all kind of crap that you know what I'm saying. It's a republic, you know.
I want to see Dolph rage again. Yo, Dolph getting mad at that stream was hilarious.
Yeah, that was a hell of a rage.
Oh man. And like it's so funny because he'll try and bring himself down, like to relax. He's like, all right, I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. 2 minutes later, God, goes off again. It'll be even better, Dolph rant, if Dallas loses. Oh man. So let's go ahead and do a quick look at the stats here.
All right.
Joe Burrow, 18 for 27, 186 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and only sacked 1 time. Is their line doing that much better from last week, or is the Buffalo defense just not getting there, not putting the pressure that they need? Are they slacking?
I think it's a combination of both.
Joe Mixon, possibly. Hello? Okay. Joe Mixon, 9 carries for 55 yards. P. Ryan, 2 for 11. And then receiving, Hayden Hurst leading the receivers, 4 for 46 and 3 for 42 for Jamar Chase. P. Ryan, 5 for 31. Can you take over? My dad's calling me. He's probably telling me everything.
Yeah, no problem.
So, all right, go ahead.
All right, so if we look over on the Bills side of the ball, so Josh Allen, 10 for 17, 111 yards. 6.5 is the average. He was sacked 1 time for about -3 yards. And headed to the rushing game, got James Cook, 4 carries, 15 yards. Josh Allen, 4 carries himself for 9 yards. And Singletary, 2 carries for 3 yards. They got to get that run game together. That is ugly right there. Gabe Davis, 2 receptions on 2 targets for 34 yards, 17-yard average. Of course, Stephon Diggs, 3 receptions on 27 yards. Stephon would have a lot more yards if he stopped throwing the ball into the turf. Khalil Shakir, 1 reception for 23. Dawson Knox, 2 receptions for 14. Cole Beasley, 1 for 11. McKenzie, 1 for 2. And for the most part, I think Buffalo's defense is just not holding its own at all. They're playing the zone. It's terrible. What are your thoughts? It's your team, Nate. What's your thoughts, man?
Well, that's the thing. Like I said earlier on, like they've been like talking up this defense all season. But when push comes to shove, it's always the run game. Like the run game then opens up the passing game against them. So there's just always this gaping hole for whatever reason right down the center. It's like it's the most infuriating thing as a fan of a team to just watch it constantly when a guy just has to run straight up the middle. It's like literally that's like guarding the front door of a hotel. Like that's the front door. Like if they come in the side doors, they come in the back, sure, but can you at least stop them coming in the front door?
Yeah,
but they just don't. And it's like just these big running backs can just gut them constantly. And like we said with P. Ryan earlier, like he'll get his 3 or 4 yards, but then he'll fall for another 3 or 4. It's like you got to stop. Like someone hit his legs, but then someone hit him at the top as well. Like you got to stop that momentum fully. There's no point tripping them up and letting them fall for twice the number of yards. it just drives you insane as a fan. It's like,
Yeah, because right now he's sitting on 5 receptions for 31 yards, and surprisingly only 11 yards on 2 carries. I thought he had more than that. I thought he had much more than that, to be honest with you. I will say, definitely with this game, them being in the snow, you would think Buffalo wouldn't have the struggles they're having right now. They're, like I said, the defense just looks bad. It doesn't look like they got off the bus. It doesn't look like they got out of the locker room.
What's Josh got running?
Josh, let me go back to it. Josh has 4 carries with 9 yards.
That's
he should have way more than that.
That's terrible. That's not Buffalo Bill football at the moment.
And he has 4 carries, but I want to say maybe 2 of those were designed runs. The other were just out of, because the pocket collapsed so quick. The line's not holding up for them as well. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Declan? Welcome back here. What do you say? I'm here. I fall asleep for a second time today. Didn't get to sleep until 7:30 a.m. last night. How are y'all doing? I'm doing well. Today's Zach's birthday, so he's on the phone with his parents.
7:30 a.m. last night. Hate to break it to you here, Declan, but that's not night anymore. That's the morning. It's literally 7:30 right now here. If I went to bed, I wouldn't say, I went to bed at 7:30 a.m. last night. It doesn't work that way.
Well, that's how.
You're a vampire. Deal with it. Just admit it.
That's too funny. And then Scarlett, go back up some. Says I can imagine.
Like saying I had lunch at 8:00 last night. That just you had a late dinner. You didn't have lunch.
Scarlett said I want to go to the horse races. I've been to a few horse races. They have a couple of horse race tracks in the Bay Area.
Skylar's just out here spending Zach's money on. We're going to go to a baseball game, and we're going to go to that.
Now, horse races are cheap to go to. Those are cheap to go to. It's just betting is what
they want
how
you to
get
bet
everybody.
there.
Yeah, and that's the benefit. Me or my ex at the time, the girl I was dating, we don't bet. We just went for the horses races. It was fun. The food was good. Melbourne Cup is the event to go to. Skylar, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that, of course. But of course, I don't live out there. Great analogy, Nate. Yeah, about the hotel front door. Yeah.
Well, that's it. That's what makes it frustrating. Like if they run wide and they find yards out there, sure. But when you just constantly, here you go, sir, have 6 yards. Here you go. Here, like just constantly just waving them through. It's like,
yeah. I mean, and I think kind of what you said too. The one thing they should focus on in the offseason is definitely, besides O-line, they definitely like beefing up that defense and have more stout players that are true run stoppers. They need run stoppers.
We need Von back there.
They need definitely some run stoppers. Somebody can put pressure on the QB. They got to make a difference. Barbara says feeling shaky about the Bengals now. Remember who gave up the winning TD to Cooper Kupp in the Super Bowl?
Eli Apple.
Miley says spam the emotes, Declan. It'll make Nate happy. It'll make Nate happy. And with that, we're going to take a quick break and head over to our PSA for No Kids Hungry. Once again, No Kids Hungry is a nonprofit organization that provides logical ways to help raise money to provide food for kids in different school programs or just in different SNAP programs across the country. So we'll be right back.
During the course of a school year, there are many families that really rely on those school meals. And with the schools being closed, many families are really feeling the crunch.
There should be food for all, no matter what.
More families that are turning to us right now than even were before all of this. And so we've had to make more purchases to be able to stock our warehouse and fill these bags. And we really couldn't do that without the generous support of organizations like No Kid Hungry.
Very good, thank you.
Buy too fast. Yep.
All right, we are back. Right. Still have time. But yeah, man, Buffalo, their defense, they're giving up too much space, too much protection. I mean, not protection, but too much spacing. And it's just playing that zone is just killing them, man. It's killing them.
I just need to see the defensive line of the Bills step up. I still think Josh Allen can go out and do his thing. They have so many good weapons on offense, and I think they're okay on that side. But I need him to see him get stops. I need to see him put pressure on Burrow. I need to stop them to stop leaving these wide open gaps in the zone that they're doing, giving Higgins so much space, playing him like he's a wide receiver 3. Higgins is a wide receiver 1 on any other team that doesn't have Jamar Chase for the most part. Like they got to play a little bit tighter right now.
You're giving 15 yards of cushion to a backup tight end. To the backup tight end. Like, what are you doing? The dude, he shouldn't have the yardage he has right now.
Okay, I'm going to go full circle here on a story that I talked about just before when I said that I went to a Seattle Supersonics game and I spent $9 on the ticket and $10 on the beer. Okay. This is the cup that it came in.
You said you're charging me $10. I'm keeping the cup. Hey,
you know, there was souvenir cups.
That's a lot of beer right there.
It was $10 worth of beer. It wasn't too bad.
See, they don't give in New Orleans. They don't give beer in those cups anymore because they don't.
And that was a small brewery beer. That was like a
games and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's cool though.
For Saints games and
that's a nice memorabilia.
We used to be able to.
Basketball games, not really.
Well, the biggest they had, like Gary Payton was still. That was right before I think he got traded.
To
GP
Boston. I think he got traded to.
Yeah, I think it was Boston. Then he ended up in the
because he got traded for Ray Allen, didn't he? Oh no.
Yes, because Boston, and then he ended up in either was it Lakers or Miami.
I said that's worth $10. I kind of agree, Mozzie. I kind of agree.
Especially I've gotten 20 years worth of use out of this thing. Right, Rashard Lewis.
You know what, dude? You actually got to steal. You got to steal, Nate. I used to collect those cups, and then whenever we moved, we lost them all. But I had a bunch of them, a bunch of different players: Marcus Colston, Drew Brees, Will Smith, Charles Grant. So back at the game,
during
Josh
the
Allen's
course
going
of
to
the
start
school
off
year,
with the
there
ball.
are many families that really rely.
It's going to go to the right side, and it's going to be a gain of about 4. Am I synced with y'all? Because my thing had paused and did stuff a little bit.
Right, they're showing the slide right now, the comparison slide.
Yeah, yep.
I know it went black, you guys. That was on me.
All right, and
I forgot to mirror my screen. I hate when people don't do that.
No.
Well, people will be like showing you things on camera and all that in like a small TikTok. They don't mirror the screen. It's like that's the simplest thing you can do.
Josh Allen, quick strike to the right side. Should be enough for the first down. They're going to keep battling and hitting. But I think regardless, it should be a first.
No, they brought
I think Zach's a little bit ahead of us.
I am a little bit ahead of you. That's what I was trying to figure out.
I was like, no, he's not. He's just standing there.
I think
what are you talking about?
I might have been on pace with you, Zach. I think Nate's behind a little bit.
That's fine. That's fine. I got 50 seconds.
I'm a minute behind where I could be. Like, this is accidental.
Singletary's going to get brought down right at the 49. What are you seeing right now, Nate?
Singletary is about to be brought down on the.
Okay, so yeah, you're like.
I'm like about 10 seconds behind. Oh, there's a little button I can press to go up 15 seconds. I'll give that a try.
Declan's happy birthday.
They're about to snap.
Oh, thank you, Declan. Appreciate you, brother. 06, he went to Miami and won the chip. True.
Yes, that's what it was. Yeah.
Well, this was 0203, so I think he had a stint in.
Handoff up the middle. Singletary still fighting for gains. He's going to get up past the 50 and down to the 48.
I just remember a Gary Payton for Ray Allen trade, but I can't remember.
I think he was on Boston for a while. He was on Boston for a while. I want to say, but it might have been like a season or a half a season. I don't know how long he was on there for.
I remember I watched in 07. I watched Ray Allen for my birthday hit a game winner for Seattle versus the Raptors.
Oh, you closed that. Okay.
So
no, they were getting dressed.
Oh,
that was thrilling. That was a 3-pointer to win the game in OT.
Unless you want to give everyone a free shout, then go for it.
That's on you.
He was on the Celtics 2004 to 2005.
Yeah, so you're right. What's Celtics?
I just can't picture Gary Payton with the Celtics. It just doesn't.
Doesn't feel right, huh?
That's why I've got a whole bunch of. I'm going through like basketball cards from the mid 2000s to the mid 2010s.
Yeah.
And like some of the like seeing Tony Kukoc on the Philadelphia 76ers. It just doesn't look right. It just no.
Yeah, Kukoc on the Sixers. Yeah, that sounds weird.
All right, Josh Allen now first and 10 for the 48.
Get him.
Nothing will ever look worse.
It's going to hit Shakir wide
in a Toronto
open.
Raptors jersey.
Oh yeah, that
just you see that and you're like, no,
that's not right.
No.
That's not right.
Oh, Robert Parrish in a Hornets jersey. Oh.
Yeah, that was weird. I mean, it's almost as bad as when you seen Charles Barkley when he became with the Suns. That felt weird.
Patrick Ewing in a Sonics jersey.
2000s card. Skylar wasn't even born yet.
I was born in the 2000s. Thank you. Try to come for me again.
Josh Allen from shotgun. Looking to pass. Scrambling. Moving left. Fakes the pass. Is going to keep running. Is going to go for a gain of 2. Can we get who?
0 to 100.
Like Eli Apple is just trotting. Like if you don't want to run, get on the bench.
It's not running. It's you. You don't want to overcommit to Josh Allen because Josh Allen has like 8 inches on Eli Apple. He'll likely trample him. You want to just slow him down. That way you have more players to help tackle him and bring him down or force him out. If he overcommits, Josh Allen's putting his head into the dirt.
Yeah.
He has like literal 6 to 8 inches taller than him and probably a good 30 to 40 pounds.
Run, boy. Run.
There. Josh Allen's going to scramble and move out to the left side.
Game. He fell for 3
Stays
yards.
on his feet, fell forward. Yeah, look at them. He learned something from Pete Ryan's book.
He was watching Pete Ryan. He's like, that's what I should do.
That's the difference between a good player and a great player to me. A great player is one who is going down, but then still fights for that, which way my body falls, that I can go for another 2 or 3 yards here. That's a great player does that. And you watch players that will just get stood up and they'll just fall sideways. And it's like, that's the difference. That's the 1 or 2 yards that can make a difference.
That's hard. Some players just don't have it. They don't have it like that.
Come on, Josh.
That's no
designed run.
Down.
What the hell did he? Oh, I thought he lost the ball there. That was the helmet.
3rd and 2. Josh Allen scrambling, moving to the left side. He's going to get enough for the first.
Josh is just running like he's stuck in mud, though. I know it's snow, but he just looks like he's just.
Could be the cleats, too.
But I guess everyone's like that. It's sort of like slow motion running at the moment.
Yeah. Excuse me. Rush yards, first half 27, second half 27.
Mozzie, aren't you born in like 2003 or 2002? Aren't you a young cat too?
Ooh. Gotcha there.
No,
it wasn't 2003. No, he said he's what, 24, he said? So
you're
99 then, huh? You're my sister's age, I think.
They just want this big play to Diggs to ignite the team, but it's just not there every time.
Gotta love Diggs, man. Diggs is a good dude.
My bad, Mozzie.
It's like, who did I almost kill then? Oh, upended her.
At least he checked on her, you know what I'm saying? Don't break the camera. That camera's like $2,000.
She got the Uggs on too. You need someone a little more traction. Is he cut? He might be cut or something.
He's taking his glove off.
Oh, I bet he dislocated his finger. So he's getting his finger popped back in because that's why they're hiding him. He's keeping it low. They don't want to show it They don't want to show it.
I love how Colby texted me.
He said, "Scrape to the 90s with my big nose."
Hey, yo, why Debo? Why Debo got the gloves on like he's your boy?
He got the full on the Rock look on.
Debo Samuels, he's dressed like he's ready to he's definitely ready for murder right now.
He's coming in for business.
He's just missing the fanny pack.
Try to see if it'll focus.
There you go. It's focused.
Yeah, he's got the gloves on and everything.
He's on a business trip.
Yeah, he's ready.
Fucks with
he's ready for a murder. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He's lining them up.
He's ready for the funeral.
He said, "Forget about it."
Colby
Forget
said we have
about
to go
it.
get beer when I get there so I can bring them.
Debo the Don. As we get a Gillette commercial for Josh Allen.
I just get the same 3 ads repeated every ad break until they run out of ads. So they just put KO Sports will be back in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
So just broadcast the whole thing. We can see American ads. Oh, no. Apparently that's terrible.
Yeah, I don't really get why they just don't show the ads. Like, even though, I mean, you're paying for the access, so I might as well show it.
Mm. And most of the ads aren't for things that it's just generic ads for, for a baseball season coming up and to watch the NBL, things like that. Like, it's not like they're advertising for, come and watch this on this time or anything like that. Like, it's nothing like that. So it's like, why not just, get a little bit of kickback from the company? I'd rather see ads than nothing.
Well, I bet you're getting this KFC commercial because I know out there y'all love y'all's KFC.
Man, y'all everything is sponsored by KFC.
Everything's sponsored by KFC in Down Under, man.
Y'all got the 10
Sports. We're in an ad break. We'll be right
got
back.
Like the 10 nuggies for $2 ad that keep popping up.
No, we got the pot pie. We got the chicken pot pie.
No, because
they have NRL foods and stuff. Yeah, some of the NRL. The NRL
got it always says 10 nuggies for $2.
That's a good deal.
That's a hell of a deal.
You can get 10 nuggets for $2, but beer costs $40. Dude, I'm just gonna eat nuggets. Like you know what?
Straight nuggets.
It brings me the same amount of joy.
One the things actually, when you travel, you learn that you find what's the deal in whatever country you are. Like, there's going to be some things that you're going to look at the price.
Josh Allen, good throw, is going to find Cole Beasley. What a snag and what a pass for the first down.
But there's other things you'll find that'll be cheap to you, so you just focus on those.
You got to find your likes. Find your likes.
That's fair. That's
find
fair.
your cheap likes.
In Vanuatu, like, restaurant food was expensive as heck. Alcohol was pretty pricey and all that. But you go to the local markets, the meals were like $2. You go to the bakery, like, everything's 50 cents.
Oh, so wow.
You focus on what's cheap. Yeah. And generally, it's what's for the locals is cheap.
Mozzie said a Zinger box meal. Is that what they called?
Nothing there. Yeah, Zinger box.
It's going to be handoff to Cook. Cook's going to get tackled behind the line of scrimmage. I'll tell you what, 21 Hilton has been all over today. He's 21. Been all over.
I just cannot eat KFC 21. Anymore. You get a meal, you lay it out, and everything is just that beige color. The chips.
I haven't had KFC in years.
Chicken, it all looks the same color and it just makes my stomach turn. I just can't do it.
This game is making my stomach turn if Joe Burrow does not get on the damn field. I'm tired of seeing Josh Allen on the field.
Real quick.
All
right, so from the 11 off the loss,
can we
sack a goal out on offense?
He's going to throw it to Hines.
Oh, okay. They're finally using him again.
Yeah, they're remembering that he could do more than just return the ball.
Yeah.
I said Hilton was good last. Remember he tackled Huntley and he did the little boy. Oh, that's true. That was Hilton. Boy, he was smallest on the field. Dwarf ass.
Zinger box meal. Zinger chicken is like the spicy chicken.
Oh, okay. I like some good spicy chicken.
I always go spicy. You got to go spicy.
Keep on asleep.
Josh Allen back in the end zone. Too high for Dawson Knox. I'm here. I had fallen asleep for the second time today. I didn't get to sleep until 7:30 in the morning. How are y'all doing? Happy now, Nate? LOL.
Because you said morning. Oh, you didn't. You just said until 7:30 a.m. today.
What time is it by you?
No night. I'm just before 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's here.
Yeah, y'all are 15 hours ahead of us, I think, something like that.
That's obnoxious. You would not catch me up that early.
Field goal is good.
But this is 2 hours after I got.
Right. Yeah. True.
17-10.
Shoot, the 12 o'clock games are even worse. You're lucky this one was at 2.
Yeah.
If this game was
They're
a
actually
follow-up,
advertising a product now.
Swag.
Jack Daniels Apple. Oh,
I have TurboTax.
Jack Daniels Apple. That's just wrong.
I mean, it's like Crown Apple. Crown Apple's good. I've never had Jack Daniels Apple. I like their vanilla
flavors
and their honey.
The vanilla one's good. Your favorite kind of whiskey, if you were to have whiskey right now, what's your go-to?
What's my price range? You talking to me or you talking to Nate?
Yeah.
Oh, B. I mean, you got like I have to have a
All right,
price
we'll go
range.
from expensive to like average.
I mean, just like a cheap average whiskey, my go-to would probably be Buffalo Trace. It's like $20 and it's really good. You can drink it straight or you can mix it. More expensive, like $50 to $100. I like the Buffalo Pig. I think it's the 12-year. That's about $75.
That's a lot. What's my call?
No, that's a lot, man. That's not even the expensive ones. The really expensive ones are like $200. I've never had anything like that. Well, I lie. I had one. It was the worst mistake I think I ever made. I was out in New Orleans for this event called the Red Dress Run, where we all wear red dresses, go out and party. Yeah. And I'm hanging out with my friend Sterling and Brad that was here the other week. And we're hammered. We get out there around noon, and we got better food. It's about 9 p.m. So we're feeling good. We decide we're gonna go into a cigar bar and go smoke some cigars. So we go walk in, and I saw the Whistle Pig up there, and it's the first time I'd ever seen it. And I was like, oh, I want it. So I go to order it. And I was like, you know what? I'm buying everybody around. I don't know how much it costs. It's a 15-year-old whiskey. Like I should have known that it was pricey. I walk up and I go, yeah, I want to get 3 of those on ice. He's like, all right, no problem. He's like, all right, here's your drinks. Here's your bill. I said, all right. Open it up. I saw $300 and I saw $300. And I said, there's no backing out now. Put my card down and cried all the way back to my seat.
That's what you tell him. You better enjoy this.
Yeah, right. I was like, look, you're not getting a tip. I'm just letting you know you're not getting a tip because that's my bank account. I just spent it. And you know what? Best damn whiskey I ever had. It was really good. I mean, my taste buds were all messed up because I was drinking hot beer all day, but you know what? It's fine.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think the day we got engaged, we spent like $600 on a meal. That was the most that we ever spent for that.
Oh my gosh!
But that was a degustation at a museum in Tasmania.
Oh, that sounds actually really
nice. And it was also my birthday, and we got engaged that day, so it was a pretty big day.
That's
cool. Oh yeah, y'all were celebrating.
Yeah. B-Day engagement and in a beautiful place.
Best meal we ever had. Best meal we ever had was by an Iron Chef, and that cost us like just over $100 each. And it was like a 7-course meal.
Which Iron Chef?
It was Chen Kenichi.
That's pretty freaking dope. That's dope.
But we've ate it all at 3 of their restaurants. We ate at Sakai's, Chen's, and Machiba's. Then we met 2 of them. We didn't meet Machiba.
That's cool. That's hella cool. I would love to eat a meal from an Iron Chef.
That's what that was one of our big goals in Japan.
Chef for one day. I think that'd be so cool.
One of my favorite shows. 2nd and 6 for Burroughs.
Oh, Sakai came out and Carmen just literally jumped on him and hugged him.
Go, baby, go.
Burroughs on the run.
Running left side.
The 30, 25 goes out about the 24 line.
Molly says proper 12 Irish whiskey was good last night. First time I tried it. I haven't tried it. I'm not big into Irish whiskey though. She likes Irish whiskey. Like I'm not big into Jameson and stuff. My friend, he drinks that nonstop. It's such a shocker. Like, how dare you?
Shot her dog.
Yeah, right. You would think I just kicked like an adopted child or something like that.
You don't like no Jameson?
He's not a big tequila fan either.
Pass who chasing the flat.
Oh,
gets around first down, on his feet, picks up the first down, goes out about the 49-yard line.
I like tequila, but I have a rule that I only drink it in Mexico because I'll drink too much of it. Last time I had tequila, I almost killed the groom of the wedding. That why we went to Mexico in the first place. We got on a jet ski. I was about 11 shots of tequila deep, and margaritas on top of that. We go on a jet ski. I'm going 65 miles per hour, and I go, "Hey, bro, lean left." He goes, "What?" A turn. He bounced. It broke 2 ribs.
Oh, damn. Passes
And
up.
like we had jet skis.
Single-handed caught by Higgins.
Great catch by Higgins.
Will be a first down.
I can't. I will not drive me on the jet ski. I said, "You're not breaking my ribs today."
And that's beautiful.
Nice one-handed catch by Higgins.
And right on the line. Oh, that's
Dude, and the thing is, too, how slippery that ball is, it's even harder right now, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
great pressure. Finally getting pressure on Burrow. I think he's hurt, though.
Oh.
He got hit in the legs.
Broken leg. There's blood everywhere. Take him out. Take him out.
Nate, touch him out.
He's done. Go on.
Run it off. Come on, run it. Let's go.
He was hit low by Shaq Lawson.
Try to see. I think that might be the knee that torn. It didn't look like it.
He twisted too.
Yeah, it looked like the ankle initially gets kind of stuck. It's similar to what we saw with Patrick Mahomes, just not quite as bad. Yeah. But I think he's okay. And then now saying that's where the snow kind of helps, and he's kind of right because the snow makes your foot slide from underneath it and not get stuck.
Yeah.
Instantly ice the ankle.
Hayden Hurst, are you stupid?
Yeah.
Pass to Irwin's dropped. No, would have been a 3-yard.
Oh yeah. He got ice right away. I just caught what you said too. Yeah, he dropped it.
That's the other white guy that catches balls in Cincinnati there, Skylar. Just calm down. There's 2 of them, big gingery looking guys and all that, but one's got a beard. I think the other one doesn't.
3rd and 10 for Cincinnati.
Come on.
I like that jacket that dude just had in the stadium. It looked like an old school.
To win the game,
like
they need
vintage
stops like this one.
Whistle's blown.
I can hear my cat
Bill's timeout. That's crazy.
But with headphones on, I can hear the cat snoring on the bed.
Might said bye, Burrow. Not yet. He's all right.
Oh, it's raining. Oh, good. We need rain with our tanks are low. That came out of nowhere. Just pouring down rain.
Crown Apple had me driving my bicycle into a ditch. Oh, Lord, Barbara.
That sounds like a good time.
That's funny.
Yeah, Crown Apple will do that because Crown Apple, it tastes like nothing, man. Like I'm not a big shots person. Like I don't like doing shots. I'll drink straight up, but I don't like shooting stuff. And but Crown Apple, I can shoot Crown Apple all day.
White Walker.
Oh, you got White Walker? Oh, the Game of Thrones edition? Is it open or you just have it collected?
That's collecting.
Yeah.
3rd and 10.
Oh, watch this play. This is an important play. Come on, get to it. Where's the defense?
So wide open.
Oh my God. Another 3rd and long converted.
Hurdles the defender. Picks up the first down. What was that defense? What was that defensive scheme right there? What the hell was that?
If we were still in fantasy, I would be whipping your behind. Point blank.
You'd be playing someone that's not even playing.
Just with my tight end.
What was that defensive scheme? What was that?
I got George Kittle coming up next.
Oh, yeah, he would.
Kittle's going to get himself some food. He's going to eat.
Going to be a handoff to Mixon. Mixon's still going.
That was just
Balls
terrible, that one.
Picks up 9 yards almost.
That to me was almost the game there.
That defensive scheme, man, is terrible. And it's Frazier. Frazier is such a great defensive coordinator. I don't get what he's doing.
But if they got to him like 8 yards in and pushed him out, it was good. But they couldn't get anywhere near him in time.
Yeah.
Like give him those 5 yards.
2nd and 2.
Not all 10.
Keep it, fall forward. I think they're gonna spot him on the. No, actually, one ref is halfway and one is on the first down marker.
I think something's happening in the Skylar and Zach world. Either a sewer main has burst or Zach has done something bad.
I think he's got gas.
Zach just let a loose one rip.
It smelled just like the toast.
And it traveled.
I think he's short of the first down. I think he's short.
I think so.
He's short.
By accident. It may be behind.
Yeah, I played it back.
He's short.
It's gonna be close. I mean, it's gonna be just 3rd in inches though. So
Yeah.
I'm surprised they actually got Gene in the booth.
Yeah.
No, this Bengals coach has got to worry about other things like this.
Right.
It's a
It's
lot
gonna
of
be
good
3rd
happening
down
for you right now.
Yeah.
You're worrying about a couple of seconds or a couple of inches. Like, come on, like.
Hey man,
Every inch counts.
A couple of inches is sometimes all they got.
Bro, under center.
No,
Go on, big stop,
Buffalo.
big stop.
Oh,
Mixon gets the first down. Still on his feet. Goes down about the 5-yard line. My goodness.
And just like that, first and goal for Cincinnati, and the deal
like Buffalo at all. This is a sucky way to go out. They're just not.
It's heartbreaking.
This is no dog in them today. This is nothing.
Yeah, it really isn't.
But the predictions for this game were like 34-30. I'm sure they didn't know about the snow and all that, but they saw a shootout, not us scoring 10. Like, come on.
Passes not a complete blowout.
Passes up.
I know. I made my parlay bet today.
PI within a touchdown, but I
didn't check the weather.
They're within a touchdown, but they don't feel close, and that's the annoying part.
Bills?
Yeah,
that's a really good point. It's when you're only a score off, but you feel like it's 3 scores. Just the way, and right now you're letting them move the ball up slowly. You're getting pass interference calls. You're getting 3rd and longs, but you're allowing them to take it. It's tough.
They're just dribbling down the field. Like, they're not doing anything major, but they're just constantly letting them. Here's 5 yards, sir. Here's 6 yards. Here's 3 yards.
His arms was around him. I don't know why he was dribbling down like he didn't do anything.
I have a real stupid question. So when they like zoom in on all the guys, it's like they have their mouthpiece like in their helmet. Is that like an extra one?
No, that's the
one they use.
Mixon's gonna run up the middle, get stuffed. Oh no, he keeps going. He's gonna fall forward and keep it pushing. It's gonna be just short of the end zone.
Yeah. Worst thing about it, Mozzie, is that my daughter and nephew saw it and died laughing instead of helping me out of the ditch. There's no. I always tell
he's just
my
short, just barely. That's good fight from Mixon.
If that was P-Ryan, he gets.
I can't hate them. I hate the Chiefs. I effing hate the Chiefs. Yeah. Eagles. I wish the plane would crash sometimes and they're on the way to a game.
Oh my God.
I despise the Eagles. But the Bengals, they're lovable losers.
Make a change in line scrimmage. It's going to be a timeout called. Actually, there's a flag.
Yeah, I feel you.
I see a flag at the top of the end zone.
No, not going to lie. I'd probably laugh too. Yeah,
Barbara, there
is a flag.
I was waiting for Skylar to say, what about the Saints? So I could say, no one cares about the Saints, Skylar, but she just didn't bite.
I don't care about the Saints right now either. It's all right.
Skylar ain't loyal.
12 men on the field.
I'm not defense to that one.
12 men on the field for Buffalo.
My thing is,
they get the
so now they got first and goal. Now you're going to be another offsides.
I think they tricked Buffalo. Oh, no.
Yeah. Caught him on encroachment. And
Mozzie and Declan.
Whenever I train my clients and I have them do an exercise that like they could, possibly trip on or something like that, I'm like, look, don't worry. I said, if you fall, I said, I'll help you up. I said, but I'm going to laugh first. Just to let you know.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to laugh first.
So I had this one between. Oops, I was going to say the difference between a Cowboys fan and an Eagles fan. An Eagles fan, the whole team could crash in the plane and all that. The Eagles are like, well, that's us done. The Cowboys would still think they're going to go 17-0. Our backups will do the job.
Why are we planes to crash them? Is my concern.
I'm just saying that Eagles fans are passionate, but they're not delusional.
There'll be a handoff to P-Ryan. P-Ryan bounces up. There's no signal yet.
Stopped. It's close. I don't know where he dove at.
It's still only second and goal.
Comes out at the very end. It was Mixon, not P-Ryan. Sorry about that, you guys. They're going to say it's 3rd down.
I don't know why it's not P-Ryan.
They're going to say it's 3rd down.
Mixon's like, no, I want in. Don't take me out. Oh, he's saying touchdown. He's saying it's a touchdown. Let's see.
Well, that helmet looks like it goes a whole lot of way in.
But it's not the helmet, it's that ball. We got to find where that. Oh, no, that's touchdown. That's touchdown. There's no way it's not.
His knee, his whole side of his body is on the line.
Yeah,
his knee goes down right there.
Here. Yeah, I think that's touchdown.
They're challenging that.
That's touchdown.
That's the first time I've seen the name of who makes the flags.
Who makes the flags? Yeah, that was definitely a new sponsorship, bro. It's definitely a new sponsorship right there. They're like, look, you need to make sure you get that in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
A touchdown here. I just can't that 7-point lead's been tough enough. 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised if Cincy goes for the 2 just to.
Oh, I love this shot of the stadium from a ways back. What the hell?
Yeah. Back to what I was saying earlier. So I had this one client. It was a Spanish lady, and she always gave me crap. And if you ever had a Spanish woman that you're friendly with, they are crazy and they aren't afraid to go off on you at any moment in time. Well, she's doing a box step over and she slow motion followed, but away from me. I wasn't able to get over there and try to help her. And she didn't hurt herself, but it was boom. And she got up, cursed me out in Spanish for 5 minutes. You didn't even think to help me. You're just sitting there laughing. I said, I told you I would laugh first. I said, I did come and help you afterwards, though. I said, you're okay. You felt so slow. Oh, she went off. Went off.
That's funny.
Yeah, Mozzie, I am a Saints fan. What about it?
0 to 100, real quick. Real quick.
He's telling me to chill out. What am I chilling out for? I'm confused.
Just gonna call you 100 from now on.
Woo girl has retired.
This is just one of those where you can how could he not have got it over the line with everything we saw there? Enough happened that he got over the line.
Yeah.
Your Facebook is popping right now too.
Yeah, I'm sure. I deal with Facebook all at once. I'm
hungry.
Sorry.
She's not just hungry. She's
hungry.
She's hungry.
Y'all, look at how delicious this looks.
Y'all.
I'm telling you, her accent changes by her moods, man. It's a different
hell in a bowl to me.
What was that?
It looks like beetles. That looks like a bowl full of beetles from a distance.
Raw fish.
Oh, it looked like red beans.
She probably didn't let it.
Well, there he is. 20 turns, 28.
I hate red beans.
I love me some good red beans and rice.
I don't like red beans. I don't like gumbo.
Yeah, she's really not from Louisiana. I promise you.
Oh, they gave it to him.
I am more Cajun than you will.
Apparently, she's a wanker. We heard that yesterday.
Yeah,
she is a wanker. That's true.
A wanker.
PAT is
what that means to the rest of the world when someone's a wanker.
So 24-10, 2-score game, and
come on, Nate. What's
obviously not impossible, but it just doesn't feel like Buffalo has hope right now. Like you said, they don't have any dog in them right now. There's no will to win. It seems like for Buffalo.
We need one drive where it's dink, 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 just methodical,
and then that changed the tides exactly.
Yeah, but it's not in them, and they can't blame the snow because Cincinnati's doing it. Doing it. So.
Cincinnati's doing it. Yep.
The Bills should be used to the snow, though.
You got DeMar in the bloody box waving on people and all that. They've got every reason to be fighting here, and they've got 10 stinking points.
I say I never go to a snow game just because I'm anemic and I would probably die.
But tell me it doesn't look like it'd be fun to go to one.
No, it wouldn't because I'm gonna have so many layers on. What if I have to pee? Then I'm really screwed.
You just bring you just build your own catheter and just let it rock.
I'm not a guy. I can't just, whip it out and just pull it out of the cup.
Leg.
That just doesn't how it works.
Just rock the adult diapers for a day. That's all.
Right? Yeah, they got adult diapers.
Ew.
Zach won't be buying you beer at stadium prices, so don't worry about it. You won't get much fluid in you.
I'll be too worried
Just
about
don't
buying
drink
my own
much.
beer.
You don't pee much.
I mean, look, Sal, you've talked about wanting to go see the ball drop and stuff at one point. You know, that's what they do, right? Like, if you want to be in that crowd, you have to wear diapers.
Oh, yeah, there's no rushing back to the toilet and coming back again.
Yeah, there's no bathroom. If
you leave, you ain't getting back.
Yeah, there's a guy I follow on TikTok, and he actually walks around New York. He was there for that, and people started lining up at 5 a.m. for that.
Yeah,
to be there.
I will go squat on the side of a building.
There's no room. There's no you're not squatting. You're gonna just squat in a crowd. There's no room. Like, there's no side of a building.
Nice little ticket for peeing outside.
Right. I remember one time it was a parade, and I was going to go find somewhere to pee. And I went down a couple side streets. There's so many people just chilling around their porches, so I couldn't find anywhere until I go. And I ended up wrapping around and end up on the route. Didn't realize it. And I peed like on the route. Like the float started passing by. I was like, oh shit. I was like, throw me something, mister. Doing the helicopter.
I had to pay.
Oh, deep shot to Diggs. He was there, but just Josh Allen can't put the ball in the right
connection
spot,
between them today.
Yeah,
not at all.
When I was in high school,
not on the same page.
The big thing was for Mardi Gras, you go on Amelia Street and you thought you were hot shit. I'm like 16, 17, drunk off my behind, and I had to pee. I spent $20 to go pee in a porta potty because I was not squatting by a tree. Now, if I had to do that, I don't even care.
Barbara said, Nate, nobody ever said Cowboys fans were reasonable. Josh Allen, 2nd 10, plenty of time, but just can't find the receiver. Finally, he's going to check one down. He's going to make a little hesitation move. Good work.
Get
a couple extra yards. McKenzie.
Oh, McKenzie, sorry. I saw the single digit.
Oh, you saw the 6? Yeah, I thought it was
I'm still waiting for you to tell me why
I'm
a Saints fan. Like, why I need to chill out.
Josh, this is what we pay you for right here.
Come on, make a move here.
Take these 2 yards. Come on.
A quick touchdown, like you said, changes the whole aspect of this game.
Maybe not.
I mean, if they could score, yeah.
And so it's just coming down harder. It's getting colder and colder.
No,
but you can't blame it on the snow because Cincinnati's doing it. They're dealing with it.
Oh, yeah, no,
big pass.
Blame it on the weather.
Oh,
Dave Davis.
I'd like to see. Get
he had it in his hands. He had it in his damn hands.
Just still ball slightly underthrown as well. No, that hits him right in the chest. I take that.
He had it.
It's right in the chest. You got to catch that game.
And that's not even Taylor Britt who really knocks it out. He just has to hold on to it.
Come on.
Yeah.
We're not getting any of those. It's just all.
Mozzie, we went to the Cincinnati Saints game, and it took a lot of me to tell her that she couldn't wear like a Bengals or a Joe Burrow shirt. Like,
it took a lot for me not to be able just to cheer. I kind of just sat there. But I also was sick.
So cheer for your squad.
I couldn't. I had bronchitis by then. I had no voice.
That's true.
I
was dying. I couldn't even enjoy my beer.
This is tough, man.
Yeah.
It's not Buffalo. They're literally playing their worst game of the year at the worst time.
Yeah. Joe Burrow's 21-32, 221 yards for 2 TDs.
Like this game, that catch could have just ignited the team.
Exactly. Yeah. That catch is the difference maker that they needed. It's the momentum shifter. Now they're going to have to rely on the defense to get a quick 3 and out or a turnover. Even better, they have to have a big play on defense here
from a shotgun.
We just know since he's going to just
4-man push
down,
pass out,
going to take
to
Mixon, 5 minutes,
evades the first defender, gets the first down, still on his feet, goes to about the 50-yard line.
Also, I haven't seen them run too many blitzes either.
No,
at least the way it's going now, if the Bills lose, I can't be angry because they got
What beat. Up, Charles?
They got beat.
They got beat. Yeah,
I can't be upset of like the Vikings game where I just wanted to rip their effing heads off.
Yeah,
when they should have won that game when they didn't. But this one, it's like you can't be mad when your team just lost. Like they played horribly.
It's kind of like
You
we
can
said
be
in the
disappointed in
video.
them, but you can't be upset.
Yeah, but it's like we said in the video, man. Like this, both teams were statistically very similar, almost the same. It was hard to pick who we thought was really going to win. We know who we wanted to win, but who we thought would really win. It's a toss up, really, between both teams. They're the same.
I'm telling y'all, I am the master at picking who's winning playoff games. I am 2-0 right now. Did I not call it last year that Cincinnati was going to make it to the Super Bowl?
I like how she just said, "I'm 2-0 right now." And didn't see the irony in that at all. It was just like, "Yep, I've called it twice." Like, even a clock, even a dead clock is right twice a day. Like, come on. You got to get more than 2. You got to get be like, I've got like 6-0.
Yeah,
like
6, maybe 12,
maybe
13.
4. We'll give you 4.
I was 13-1 for our fantasy team, so
that's
did
not one
something right.
That's not one single team, though. That's not one.
And I am the 1 in 13-1.
Shut up, Zachary.
Y'all see me?
Sorry, that
I'm
was the
sticking
rest
my
of
head
it.
in
That
the
was
corner, bro. I'm
What was
gonna
it with,
let y'all.
That was Brock Lesnar. I am the 1 in 20-1.
That's funny.
No, I was thinking of this last night. The thing that helped Skylar, and let me finish here before you jump on it, she got very lucky in terms of health. Like, everyone else was battling injuries here and there, but her team just had a miracle run with health. Like, I don't remember her losing like many games to injury.
Do I need to pull up my team? Because at one point my team was called the Infirmary.
No.
Yes.
Does anyone recall her losing anyone for like more than like 1 or 2 games? Like, it was just.
Yes, I did.
I think she might have lost like 2 or 3 players, maybe 2 or 3.
Thank you. And it was the week that I lost.
Oh yeah. I know that week. Yeah, you did. I would say that.
Come for me again, Nate.
Like, that's one week.
But for most part, she was fairly healthy.
I lost the number 1 wide receiver.
Hey, don't
it's
hate
hard
the
to
player.
bounce back
Hate the
from
game,
that.
okay?
I lost
made
2 damn cups.
Every time I made a trade and made my team good, all of a sudden I had 3 injuries every single time.
Hey,
I traded David
hate me,
Montgomery
hate
to
the
you,
game.
and then his backup got
Hate the
injured the
game,
next
baby.
week.
That's true. I forgot about that. Mixon runs to the left side this time for a big gain, 9 on the carry.
Now, the dumbest early move I made was that damn backup for the Detroit Lions, that Williams. I dropped him after
Jamal
the first
Williams,
game, thinking, "Oh no, that was just lucky."
I felt bad about that one too, because I think we were talking about that, and I was like saying like how he didn't do anything last year and he ended up being the most touchdown scoring player in the league.
It didn't
2nd and 1.
Like the main guy missed the first game, and that's why he just got the 2 because
It's gonna be another handoff to Mixon.
That's what it was.
First down, an additional 2 on the play.
Slime time.
And then deciding to deal Henry after 2 bad games, thinking, he's going to have a down year. But at the end of the day, Henry didn't do much for the fantasy playoffs. And that's the key. Like, a player can carry you all year. If they don't turn up for you in the last couple of games, it's useless. So the amount of people that had Henry on their teams got to the playoffs, and then he sat out, and it's like,
They have an empty backfield. Quick snap, pass to Chase in the flat. Gets past the first defender, stays in bounds. Almost picks up the first down.
I think I'm going to order this sweatshirt. What do you think?
Defense. Charles like defense.
Like, it's obviously like that's
man. We wish Buffalo actually played defense this game.
Yeah, I do. It's just missed tackles, man. I mean, like, you got to make at least one of these open field tackles. Just one. Yeah. We haven't seen it yet. I think they only have like maybe 2 tackles for a loss right now.
It might be from the shotgun. Play action fake, quick pass, and we bat it down.
Yes, they have 2 tackles for a loss, and that's by Milano.
Oh wow!
Only one, and one of them was a sack, and one was on the running back. Can't win games like that.
It's funny too, looking at Skylar's team, like her one big bust literally was her first pit, like Kamara. Like he did okay, but you throw in anyone else there, she would have just absolutely blitzed us. It was just
he
the
was
fact
a
of
he was a
Kamara
bust
just
my
sort of
whole
being.
season. I just had other people to make up for it.
Oh, Barkley was there.
3rd and 2, ball snapped, 5-man rush.
Yeah, there's a lot of busts in the first round this year.
Almost caught. We have 2 players cracked. 2 defensive players. And there's a flag on the play, but both defensive players are still. This is not good for Buffalo, man.
That's a Buffalo season right there. Our 2 defensive guys running into each other.
You heard you heard their helmets hit. You heard the helmets collide.
That's our season.
And on top of it, they get a pass interference that puts them at the damn 1 yard line. Or no, this is at the 5-yard line.
What are you doing, guy? What are you doing?
The safety, safety. What are you doing when you're coming over like that? You come in. He's throwing his shoulder though. I'm like, that's poor technique.
I don't even recognize this team. This is just so frustrating.
It's just ugly.
My friend hasn't even messaged me because he knows I'm in pain.
He's like, I'm not even going to try
nothing.
Talk him. I'm not even going to try.
No, he's not a fan of any team or anything. He just would know, like, Nate's going through pain right now.
Molly says the bloody Bengals. I can't stand them. Who them clowns? I just didn't expect it to be like this. I expected it to be a good game, close game, but not like this. This is terrible.
I think after this game, which likely the Buffalo Bills are going to lose, we can't just keep living this dream of we're on the precipice, we're on the border of winning. I don't think that's the case anymore. I think they need to.
They got to do something.
Kind of half dismantle this and put it back together again.
Yes,
it's not there.
There's not there. Some changes. I mean, like that, and there has to be. Like, there's definitely going to be some coaching staff changes.
This is 3 seasons in a row. We lost in the conference championships, and then 2 before that. So it's not there. We've got Cincinnati to deal with, and we got bloody Kansas City still. Like, they've got to change something.
You know, I always go back to I'm trying to remember who exactly said it. It's a player who was in the NBA, but just talking about the difference of regular season and playoffs. Like, you got to be able to turn it into a next gear. Like, you have to be able to do better. And, you know, this season in particular, it's gotten worse. You know, so when you look at that, is it players are not hyped up and ready to play? Like, is there an issue with that? Is it strategy going into the game? You know, like, you know, we saw the Bengals made a lot of changes from last week after a game they probably should have lost. And then this week they look totally different. Bills had a tough game last week, almost lost to a quarterback that threw 40% completion percentage. And this week they're coming out slower than ever.
Yeah, where's that team that the last 2 minutes of the Kansas City game last year? Like, that team is gone.
It's gone.
Like, today they don't exist at all. And a lot of it's dropping, unfortunately. Like, they're doing what the Miami did to them last week. Like, it's just they're not amazing throws, but they're still catchable, and they're not.
Yeah,
they're not doing it. They're not sticking. And this is
mine says the bloody Bengals. I can't stand them Houday clowns. Charles says Bengals always getting lucky, man. Lamar should have put a brace on. I forget y'all the brothers. Yep. All right, Docs.
Yeah, hopefully Buffalo doesn't just do an shucks, let's get them next year. They need to be like, no, this is not. We're there. We're better than 27, 28 teams, but we're not there. We're not.
Right.
We're not number 1.
Right. Man, it's hot.
So what parts aren't right, get rid of them. Like, they need to do something.
Exactly. Burrow's going to get sacked. I think it's sacked. We don't have the lines up. If not, it's a gain of 1 is what they're going to give him.
Yeah, I couldn't do that when my stuff just kicked off. So refresh. I'm refreshing now.
My dude is cold.
But I'm hoping the Bills front office is one of those now that after 3 seasons of this is our year, and not even tasting a Super Bowl yet. Like it's just
right. You haven't
on.
even made it to it, right? No, I'm right there with you.
But if we're like Cincy and we had the one where we made it and fell short,
God.
we can build on that. But no.
You know, it's I mean, the similar with the Saints had that similar thing going down for a couple years as well, where we were just right there. We dominating the regular season, get into playoffs, and then it was like we didn't know how to be there. Like we didn't know how
they have a run game,
set our
Charles. They don't have a
expectations.
line.
You know,
they don't have anyone blocking for them.
Right.
Like I'm sure they'll say, "Oh, but if you had Von, the players running."
I mean, to
the
be honest,
wouldn't be
Singletary and James Cook haven't played bad today. Singletary's 5 for 19. He's averaging 4. Josh
I hate to say it,
20.
but this
Cook,
one's on Josh.
Yeah, well,
this is on Josh. He is
I
not.
think so too.
He's not been himself. He's been average, which is not needed today. We needed Superman, and we got average guy.
Mixon ran up the middle for about 3 yards.
That's my kicker.
Oh, my friend just woke up and said, "What ugly weather!" It's like, yeah, that's a problem. Ugly game.
Cincinnati back to kick. They just had
not the weather to
O-lineman
come back
report eligible.
Points. It's
one of the O-linemen reported as eligible as well.
And it comes down to, like we said, it was that Gabe catch.
Yeah,
that turned the whole game.
Goal will be good.
McPherson for 20 from 20.
Gabe makes that catch, the whole team lifts. But
what's the flag on? Holding?
No, Buffalo have done something stupid, I'm sure.
No, it's on Cincinnati.
Buffalo,
They're
Buffalo.
Nutrizone. What up, Cheesehead? Cheesehead,
no.
You got gifted a membership too.
Yes, by ECG.
Yeah.
17-point lead, damn, might as well be GG's now. Feeling that way. It's feeling like that. Still a quarter left, like that's the thing. It's this team, if they decide to turn it on,
but
they can put up three scores, right? Easily. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They just haven't been on. They haven't been on at all.
10 points. Like they've only I hate when people when it's like X amount of time left in the game and all that. It's like they're still in it. They just have to. It's like, but they haven't scored that many points all game. How are they going to find that magically now? It happens. I get that, but yeah.
But no, I definitely feel you. That's what I'm saying. It's like it is possible because this team can do it, but they haven't looked like it at all. They haven't looked like they wanted to score. It was like what? Yeah, it's a tough game today so far. Sorry, had you muted.
And then it gets to a whole nother, bring on next season. It's like, no, I'm sorry, that's not good enough anymore, Buffalo. We can't just be on the prefaces every year and just fall short and be happy with it. It's like,
yeah, they got to retool the defense and offensive line.
Because like I said, that defense that they rave about, it is not that good. It's not good.
No. Stop
acting like it's good. It's not.
Yeah, it definitely isn't.
Yeah, there's definitely been...
You move so damn much, and you keep hitting my foot.
Well, then get your foot off my chair. No, I want your crusty dogs on my seat.
Boy!
It smells anyway. I smell that toe cheese from here. Stop. Back off.
You about to get drop kick on camera.
Oh yeah.
Watch your mouth.
Just stand up and kick the head.
But the things that the Bills are getting exposed for, the things that the Bills are getting exposed for right now are things that people have always been blinded to. Like, I mean, I don't watch every single Bills game, but like I didn't realize how bad some of these holes are in their team on both the offensive and defensive side.
Yeah.
And that's the problem too, that they're a team that like 90% of the team is great. Like if you could just plug in 4 key players, that would be amazing. But they just the holes that they have are just massive. It's like a boat with just four solid holes in it. It's like the rest of the boat's great, but there's just these 4 holes that they're killing us. And it's like the Bills mafia, the Bills fans, they have like love affairs with players who they're mediocre, but they love them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh no, we can't get rid of him. And it's like, but there's better out there. Like,
see, you guys are much closer to Raider Nation than you think. You're much closer to Raider Nation than you think.
If you can find a guy that's 5% better than the guy you love, I'm sorry, mate. Out the door. You're done. That's just the way it is.
Well, the thing is like you could still like them and have friendly contracts and make sure you get friendly deals with them to where you still set them up, but like at the end of the day, like you're here to win Super Bowls. That's what your job is, and Buffalo should be more hungry than ever. Like I know they finally, made this team relevant again after several years of just kind of, mediocrity, but you got to take the next step.
How many weeks did we hear about Odell Beckham Jr.? He may or may not have done a thing for us.
Catch by Knox.
But instead we get Cole Beasley back.
44.
That's not a move. Getting Cole Beasley back is not a move.
I think that looked like a touchdown
now.
I agree with that. Well, like guys like T.Y. Hilton get signed by Cowboys and has been doing great things for him. Like he was out there and available.
Cole Beasley back. It's like, come on.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't. They should have got picked up T.Y. Hilton. That'd have been a great addition for them.
Get him.
Shot out of bounds to the right side. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but Gabe Davis, he can have monster games, but he's not a wide receiver 2. He's a 3.
Yeah.
He's just he disappears. He completely disappears.
Yeah.
Cheez-It said, I'd want to see that, talking about me getting kicked. Cheez-It, that's messed up, bro. I thought we were homies. Jesus. Mossy, Raiders should go for the freshman quarterback at Tennessee, highest rated quarterback out of high school last year. Samoan fella too.
I think both
those DBs
QB from Florida
have gone off. So if the Bengals get the ball back, we're down on DBs at the moment. So even if we score, we're screwed.
2nd and 10, Josh Allen's going to pump fake and then finally get the throw off right near the first down marker. Let's see where they're going to put him.
He's been connected more with Beasley this game.
First.
No, they're giving that on. Yeah.
The Diggs, yeah. I don't know why he hasn't been targeting Diggs at all.
Diggs hasn't been open.
He hasn't been. He's just been throwing nowhere near Diggs.
Yeah.
Like, every time we see Diggs, it's him going.
Where even is he right
sailing
now?
over his fingers.
He's not in the field. Ball's going to get batted out. They haven't ruled it incomplete yet. They're saying it's a fumble?
I think so.
Oh, just unchecked.
Straight
Hilton again.
Yep, that's a pass.
That's
that's a pass.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. He's not quite coming forward yet.
His arm was still kind of back.
He took a nasty hit. I'll give him that.
It's going to be close.
I think that's going forward.
It was just starting probably to go forward.
Based on other ones that I've said.
Yeah, I agree. It's been a weird. They've been calling it one way and then calling it a different way, just depending on who the staff is.
When they called a fumble and it literally went 20 yards forward, it's like it doesn't do that magically. It needed some momentum to make it go that far.
Raiders are going to draft Caleb Williams. Okay, but wouldn't you want to see me get drop kicked? Not responding. Of course not.
Yeah, the Bills will go into the draft and we'll take another bloody running back. And it'll be like, that's...
Nah, bro, the Saints are getting Caleb Williams next year. We're already tanking for him. What do you mean?
Bro, we're getting Lamar Jackson.
We're not getting Lamar Jackson.
You're not getting Lamar Jackson.
We're getting Lamar Jackson.
I'll bet you $100 right now that we're not even going to be in the conversation of getting Lamar Jackson.
I bet you an engagement ring. We'll get Lamar Jackson.
What do I get for that?
What do you mean?
Okay, so what do I get in return? Like, I don't
get my love.
Yeah, no.
Everyone's just
You
saying
say no.
Not getting Lamar. No. Everyone's just chopping that off at the knees. Like, no, just
Time's wasted.
Right. No one's getting Lamar. He's
and given how he's been at parts of this season, do you really want him as well? He was magical in the first 3 or 4 weeks, and then he just disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
We got the food.
No, he's already helped.
The best
He's the best food. The best food. He's already helping them pick an offense coordinator. They wouldn't, if he wasn't planning on staying there, they wouldn't have him involved with that. Time's a wasted, burning daylight. No one's getting Lamar. True, Charles. Lamar retires.
The Ravens have done nothing to say, we love you, Lamar, please stay. Like, it'll be the franchise tag. That's the only thing that's keeping him there.
Yeah. But that's what they're going to end up doing. If they don't make a deal, they're going to franchise tag him.
Isn't Joe Burrow's contract up this year, or is it next year?
I
think he can get an extension at the end of this year, right?
He's going into his fifth, wouldn't he?
I think so.
He'd be going into his fourth next year.
Oh, they'll pay the man.
He released a statement saying that he doesn't want to be anywhere else but Cincinnati, and I'm like, bruh.
Well, yeah.
Well, they said
that is his home.
Oh.
Skylar goes, come home. He's from Ohio. That is his home. That's the team he watched growing up. That is his home. Bengals are negotiating into season. Okay. I thought so. Allen, they was ruled incomplete, so Allen's going to go and run for it. He's going to slide down after a gain of about
and he's
3,
tackled after sliding by
that's
2 defenders, and that should be a flag.
Yeah. Should be a flag.
That's where I like to say that I'm a fair fan. Like, I hate when fans boo decisions against their team just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
I would if they called that a pass, I would have lived with it. Like, that's borderline.
Right.
So if you're a Bengals fan, close, I apologize because that was close.
Yeah, it was
close. It was very close.
That's
that hit though, man.
It could go either way for sure. Barbara said, I don't want to see no witness, no violence. We got you, Barbara. There'll be no violence.
Yeah, Josh is a bit like Takashak now. Like, he gets hit, and they're like, you're big enough. You can deal with it. He gets nothing.
5-man pressure.
Touchdown pressured again. Gets the pass off to Knox, though. Knox started crawling backwards. He's like, I'm getting a couple yards.
Packers ain't getting no Lamar either. Come on. Just put down the crack pipe. No. They've got Jordan Love. They ain't going to draft Jordan Love and
Hilton
then bring in
got
someone
to
else.
Josh again untouched.
Their fans would rip him apart.
Hilton's not even playing his defensive position anymore. He's just playing straight sack professional right now.
You got us Jordan Love instead of a wide receiver, and now you're going to replace him. Yeah, Packers Nation would just lose their minds.
Packers need all the love, though.
So we didn't even catch it, but apparently during that time, Josh Allen actually went into the medical tent to get evaluated after that hit. But before, once they made the call, he came running straight back out.
She said, didn't you change your name to, like, In Love We Trust or something at one stage?
Yeah.
I think he did, yeah.
Start Jordan Love. That was, yeah.
That wasn't his name on Fantasy, Start Jordan Love, too?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Start
what he
Jordan
did.
Love.
Yeah. Josh looking for a pass. Going to get batted and almost picked off. Josh Allen, you're too tall to be throwing the ball into defenders' helmets. More likely we end up with Carr. I could see us ending up with Carr too, Barbara, to be honest.
Who wants Michael Thomas?
That would be a Saints type pickup.
Move, yeah. That's why I'm saying we'll probably end up with Carr.
Was Washington?
They wouldn't go out and get a Jimmy G.
It's Washington, Saints, and the Jets that are in the running right now, from what I've heard.
Like San Francisco is going to be like they're the whole, was an eyelid blinks as a tidal wave on the other side of the world sort of thing. I think that's what San Francisco does at quarterback is going to affect so much else.
Yeah.
Because they can't keep all three. They can't keep all three.
Right. No, exactly.
So,
Mozzie, I think
that'll start the tidal wave.
Mozzie, I could definitely see y'all grabbing a Michael Thomas or grabbing DeAndre Hopkins. I could definitely see one of those two things happening, especially if they get Lamar to stay. They're going to have to if they want him to stay long term, because even if he makes in a contract, he's not going to do a big extension.
You cannot have Chris Olave. Stop. Sit down, cheesehead. Y'all have Jordan Love. All right. Accept the love.
Yeah, Ravens targeting Hopkins. Yeah, I bet. I would be too. I mean, every team in the league is going to target him, but I think Ravens have a good chance. MT likely to be cut.
He should have been cut last year.
We couldn't just cut him. We'd owe him too much money. I think it'd be the same this year. That's why we made that thing with him. Allen finally taking a shot. Incomplete, and that should just about do the game. I just don't understand why you have a 4th and 6 right here, and you just have all your wide receivers in the end zone. You don't have no crossing routes. You have no quick routes. You don't have to score the touchdown right there. You just need to get a damn first down.
Where's Diggs at, Josh? Has he even got, like, is it 1 or 2 receptions? Like, this is just being...
I wasn't, no.
In the back of the end zone.
They looked off sync. I mean, like, Diggs we saw Diggs fuss at him a little bit whenever he threw that ball low. He was like, get it up, throw it up, but let me get a chance to run with it. And we haven't seen him get the ball or even targeted since then.
Ooh, I want a Spud Max from McAllister's.
Mashed potato.
I think I'm gonna put some potatoes in the air fryer right now.
Sounds good. I love me a good loaded, like a good the big potatoes that are like actually meals that you can get like buffalo chicken and stuff in it with that cheese sauce. Oh yeah.
I'm very upset, guys. This game should not have turned us talking about damn potatoes. We should be talking about this is the best game I've ever seen in my life. We're talking about
that was the plan, man.
This is just
look at this. All right, we're almost done.
What's up, dog?
I just want what Declan had. Just give me that once.
Yeah, I didn't know you were coming.
What's crazy is like on the
Declan
poll
had yesterday.
Yeah, he's at home with Declan had yesterday. So when I was making the poll before the stream started, that instead of putting love for Hamlin, I was gonna put, "Is this the best game of the weekend?" And some said, "No, don't do that." And I'm so glad I did not. Well, that's been a waste of category. This game is utter poop shoots.
I'm so on my phone. I am dynamic because that's where I work on my phone. I can be all boom, 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 and find stuff as I need it. As soon as I get on a laptop, I am useless. I'm like a 2-finger old man who I just can't get anything to work. That's why I can't. Like, people still list on eBay with their computer. I'm like, how do you do that? It's so slow. The camera's there, the keyboard, boom, boom, boom. It's all done.
Oh.
It's like a T-Rex on a bloody...
People are just so... It's whatever people are used to, you know? Charles said, I'm here so I don't get fined. I respect it. All right, first and 10.
Still got 4 for 35. Come on.
Ball on the 16 is going to be a handoff to P. Ryan. Gets cracked by the defensive the linebacker.
Diggs is 4 for 10. 4 receptions on 10 targets. Unbelievable. Beasley's 3 for 33. Like, just that's what he does. Like, I can't be mad at Cole for that. That's what he does.
True.
Each time he's gotten likely a first down, 3 for 33, and caught every ball that's come his way.
Yeah.
Whereas 4 for 10. I know that a lot of them were high Diggs, but come on. Dawson Knox 4 for 5. Yeah. It's Diggs catching and the running of Josh Allen. 8 for 26.
8 for 26.
19 and 13. Oh. That barely broke 50 yards rushing on a game with snow. Come on. Unbelievable.
2nd and 8. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. P. Ryan, the backfield offset left. Going to be a handoff to P. Ryan. P. Ryan runs up the middle, hits the hash mark, gets past line of scrimmage, still pushing forward, gets the first down, goes down after picking up an additional 3 yards on the play.
This is the game. This is the game in a nutshell to me, everyone. Josh Allen, 8 carries for 26 yards. Joe Burrow, 4 for 32.
4 for 32.
Josh is getting outrushed by Joe Burrow. Come on.
P. Ryan is literally punking that defensive line.
Yeah, 6.3 average.
You said what?
I just said 6.3 average for P. Ryan.
Oh.
That's because he's falling. He's getting 3 yards, and then he's falling for the 3.3.
Mm-hmm. See, best games of the playoffs will be Niners and Eagles. Could be. That could be a good one. Charles said, I saw already. Charles said 49ers. Oh, wait. 49ers winning it all. Barbara says 49ers win it all with. Hold on. Keep scrolling up.
Like, Burrow can rush a little bit here and there. I'm not saying that he can't run, but to be out rushing, like in the snow, Josh Allen is just that should not happen.
But the QB practices against the best defense in the league. Yeah, true. Makes them better. Niners will win. Niners will win it all, especially with that defense. I mean, we'll see what type of presence shows up for Dallas. If Dallas can have a complete game, they're probably the one team I think can actually catch Niners off guard. 8 carries for 28 yards. Yeah, terrible. I heard Jared.
I think the Cowboys, it comes down to them. If they can run all over them. If they
can run.
If they get both of them firing, like Zeke did nothing last week. If he matches like Pollard, like if they're thunder and lightning, then that's when they could cause them some trouble.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I just hope Purdy's clock doesn't strike midnight today.
My bad, by the way, guys. Colby just got here, so I'm talking to him real fast. I'll be with you in a second.
Declan says, still got Lincoln Field Financial Field on the screen just to let you know. I didn't change that.
Yeah, Cincinnati even trying now. They're just like, we'll run it 4 times. If you don't get it, then we'll kick it back to you and watch you do nothing.
And watch you do nothing. You
Diggs,
are absolutely right.
That's.
Hey, they getting at each other right now. He hasn't gotten targeted since that one pass where he yelled at him. I think Josh Allen's in his feelings right now. I don't understand why. Like, it's a playoff game. Win. Emotions are flying. You're playing with no heart. We've been saying it the whole game. There's no dog. There's no heart in this fight.
It's going to be a handoff, run right up the middle. Mixon falls and picks up about 9. They're going to give him 8.
It's good that this year we got blown out like this, that hopefully they realize that we aren't all that. We ain't all that. Like, look at the last couple of years and be like, we were unlucky. We just didn't fall over the line. This time, no. Like, those two are on another level, and we're third. We are a solid third, but we're third. And third ain't good enough in the AFC.
All right. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Ball snap. Another handoff to P. Ryan. Actually, Mixon will scramble forward and pick up the first down.
Buffalo likely ain't going to see this ball again. They're just going to...
long as they run like that, they're going to see it with like 1:20 left.
Yeah. They're just going to chew it off. Get it on third down every time.
Said, Jimmy. Yeah, he said Jerry Garoppolo. I saw that. I was cracking up. Trey Lance, odd man out. Yes, Trey Lance would probably be traded this offseason.
That's a tough one. Like, he's the one they haven't seen.
Yeah, I know, but I think he will. But I think he will be traded though.
Yeah, but that's they have to do it that way.
Yeah.
But it's like some team's going to get a steal out of someone who
The who they chants are getting louder and louder. And Eli Apple
what the hell is that guy even doing?
He's spanking him.
Showing how
What the
Diggs
hell
has
is
been catching
Eli
all day.
Apple doing?
He's spanking him.
He's like, that's how Diggs has been catching all day.
So Jimmy gets picks Garoppolo.
I don't mind picks. And like Josh today, I wouldn't mind if he got picked off twice. At least he'd be throwing.
Yeah.
But he's not even trying today. That's been his MO this season is, yes, he'll throw intercepts, but then he'll throw 3 touchdowns as well.
Another tough run up for
not,
P. Ryan. 3-yard throw.
That's what Diggs is yelling at. Just put it out there. Like, give us a chance. If you turn it over, so be it. But give us a chance.
They went from 1-14 to 13-6.
Hey to my godchild. Say, hey everybody.
Hello. Hello. She's like, no. She's like, nah, I'm good. Your apple is a burnt.
G'day.
Yeah.
Crikey, that's a baby.
33. It's gonna be head up to P. Ryan.
You got yourself a baby.
Does not get the first.
Yeah, all you need to do is put an engagement ring on that girl's finger.
We got.
You want to see the other one? Come here. Come see.
Got 4th down.
Look at the case I got.
Whoa, that's a pretty sick case.
Yeah.
It's clear.
Come say hi.
I put stickers on it.
No. Come say hi.
Well, like I love you, Buffalo, but show this team what they deserve, and you should be halfway in the parking lot by now. Like,
right.
I would not blame them. It's a playoff game. I would not blame them if they're halfway home.
They're gonna go for it on 4th and 1.
You've just not shown up at all.
And you're gonna bite. And you're gonna bite.
Since he moved
they're
first,
saying it might be false start. Yeah, it will be.
Since he moved first.
Start.
Yep.
What are you doing? You want to go downstairs?
Barbara says,
"Look how good he looks with the kid style."
Like, do
you
really?
want me to bring it
downstairs?
I got my gaming monitor from eBay.
Love you.
Great deal. I got a great deal too.
Wait to play with you today.
But that's the thing, Marzi. It wasn't like the Buffalo Bills fans and reporters and team and all that. They can't say, "Oh well," because of the weather. They're Buffalo themselves. This is a home game.
Yeah.
So that can't be an excuse. And Cincinnati has been doing it. So it's not impossible. There's no excuses. They just played like absolute crapola.
Yeah. They played
never
really
in
bad.
it. They were never in it.
And that is the game.
And it's been over since.
Big punt. It's going to be caught out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
And it was 17-10. Gabe Davis dropping that cap. That could have shifted this whole momentum.
Yeah.
One hold could have changed the entire complexity of this game. The crowd would have gone up because there's not been one big play for Buffalo. The touchdown was Josh just stumbling over. Like, it wasn't like a big momentum thing, and they were already down at the time, so it wasn't that big of a shift.
Yeah.
But that catch could have been like got the crowd into it, but since then they've just been like,
well, you know, the thing is that catch, the missed pass to Diggs in the very beginning was a big one too. I mean, because that you start off the whole drive with a touchdown if you make that pass to Diggs. The beginning of the game, you started off that way, and then you can capitalize. And you never had momentum to gain because you had it the whole time. You know that it's just unfortunate for Buffalo. Like you said, they're asleep. Like fans, I'm sure I'm dying, bro. This is a game where you just turn it off just because it just looks that bad. You're not mad at anyone. You're not mad at the calling. There's nobody to blame. You just played horrible. And those are the worst.
That defensive scheme was bad from jump.
Let's see if Ian looks at Diggs this after that.
And Diggs was wide open right there to the left. That's what I was just
I don't reckon he's going to even look
too.
at him. I reckon there's more to it than what we think. I think
there might be more to it.
I'm sure Josh is like, I've thrown it to you 10 damn times. You've caught it 4 times.
Has it been 10?
Yep.
Zach, would know what a horrible play looks like? He's a Saints fan.
Mozzie, you better stop talking about our team like that, boy.
Mozzie, y'all just lucky that y'all have a good defense.
That's about all y'all have.
I'm hoping, like, since you've had a great game here and all that, but given that they were the team we played with tomorrow, I'm hoping that since he keeps it up and is respectful, some of the players are being a little bit, smart aleck out there. I get you winning and all that. Have fun with it and all that. But given the trajectory of both of our teams and what's happened this year and all that, be humble this time. Like, just be like, yep, we got yours.
Yeah.
We have good crab cakes too. And what? Man, ain't no one going to Baltimore worry about no crab cakes.
We got much better food.
Much better food.
I was like, Baltimore crab cakes? Yeah, no.
I wouldn't trust eating any kind of seafood outside of New Orleans.
Look, man, I'll look. Give me. Give me a chicken leg in a rope. I'll go ahead and catch your crabs right now. I'll make my own crab cake. I go up the road 10 minutes. Give me a piece of rope, a net, and a chicken strip, and I'm getting some crabs.
Yeah, that's easy.
Even last year's loss to
the Chiefs.
Right.
We put up a fight and we got beat. You can live with that.
Yeah.
Like, that was an amazing game. I would take that in a heartbeat.
We have good shooters too, if you know what I mean.
But yeah.
Yeah. That's what Baltimore's known for.
The bus today. They haven't got
off
the bus.
For that.
A full ass show based around that.
Just not the ones in the sea. You catching saltwater crabs?
I'm going to go to damn work after this. I've got to focus and get my work done.
Right. That's the worst, man.
Every 5 minutes are going to be like, damn.
You move so damn much.
I wanted to watch more games and be excited about them this year. That's the thing. That's the thing that when your team gets knocked out, you're like, I wanted next week to be awesome. I wanted,
right. It's like that. It's like now you're like, damn.
Sunday, like you just want that.
It makes it harder to watch the next couple games because you're like, we could have been there. We should be there, but we want to play like trash.
We should not be.
Well, I'm saying, but we want to go and play like trash. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even want to enjoy it. I mean, look at that stadium.
The top two teams are defined in the AFC. It is definitive after this game.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a team that could have played better, but just no.
Nate's going to be working and randomly think, if only Gabe Davis caught that ball.
I think Gabe Davis is going to be thinking about that for the next 6 months. Because he knew it straight away. It bounced up, it landed back in his hands, and he threw that ball into the ground.
I love how Eli Apple was nowhere to play, and he was like, yeah, we did that. Like, sir, go.
I think Barbara's about 5 minutes behind on.
I think so too.
She's talking about the baby.
I think she
probably talking about Zach. We don't know.
She's probably popping around different streams and just pausing it so she doesn't miss the conversation.
Yeah. She's like, why is no one talking about what I'm talking about?
At what time do they call the game? At like a minute?
What?
Do they call the game at like a minute, basically?
Call the game? What do you mean call the game?
Like game over.
They start
never call the game.
The
game ends.
But the time's run out.
It's whenever the game clock is more than play clock is more than the game clock.
The fact that Buffalo's rushing it every time, Skylar, that shows you that they're going to pass now. But that shows you that the game's over, that they don't care. They're just well, they're running.
It's playoffs. They're not going to take a knee. I mean, they're going to try and score, but
let the pain end, Devin. Let the pain end. Don't be running out now. We don't fight for an extra 2 yards. Look like you care, and let the clock run down. Get back in the locker room, put on your masks, and hide your shame, and get on the bus.
Instead of doing this game, I could be playing some Overwatch or doing some reactions.
I mean, we could be playing. We could definitely be playing
sleeping.
Uno.
I could have been sleeping.
We will not be playing Uno.
I mean, I had fun playing Uno.
I know y'all did, but you weren't on my end of the mic.
I'm surprised how well my voice came through. I watched the end of that.
So damn loud.
I was surprised how clear it was.
I had to go on the stream and play you
Discord's pretty good. Discord's pretty good.
Sort of have guests on without them being on camera. Just have them be a voice guest with that. It works. I was surprised. I'm like, I'm clear as day. I thought I'd be like just slightly in the background.
Game over. Game over.
And again to Beasley.
Just add an intercept to your stat line so we can just look at it all. See
again to Beasley. Again to Beasley, and it's an interception.
But Singletary was there for the short play, and like Josh looked at him like 3 times. And he's like, "No, that's not far enough."
Yeah.
It's like.
So it's just a poor game, man. It's such an upsetting. It's like I just don't know how you don't show any type of passion, even when you go down. You come out of the locker room out of the first half. You still come with no energy, no passion.
Come on, guys! Like, how does that not inspire you to do something?
Right.
Yeah, Diggs is still on 10. He hasn't looked at him for this whole quarter.
Oh yeah, they're not going to talk. There's going to be some weird conversations. I feel like after this, like you said, there has to be some changes next year for the Bills. There has to be something different. You need to bring in. I agree with you. I think I like what they're doing with James Cook and Singletary, but they need to build up that line to allow them to be able to work. I'd like to see another wide receiver option.
They stink today, John. Like they've had some good games this year. I just think back to that damn Vikings game. They could have had the bye and they could have been playing Jacksonville, but
all right, guys,
it's been a season of moments, and that Gabe Davis non-catch that with this game.
Guys.
See you later,
one play. That one play to find this game.
Yep. Well, we'll be back live at 5:30 for the next game where we'll have Dallas versus San Francisco. We're going to go ahead and hop out of here. We're going to have the other live going, so make sure you go click over to the channel. Go hop over there and wait for us. We'll be back live before the game kicks off. Everybody.
Watch some damn tennis.
Right. Everybody.
If this sport.
Say thank you to Nate. So appreciate you stopping by. Nate's going to watch tennis.
Please clip Nate's reaction.
I'll put the tennis on. I'm done.
Oh my God, that was just terrible.
Go Alex Demon
watching.
Yeah.
What a serve! See, that man has passion. You see the way he grunted at that hit. Why ain't Josh Allen have that?
Thanks for having me on again, guys.
Hey, no, man. Thank you for being here, Nate. Brother. We truly appreciate you, brother.
Sorry, my team didn't show up. I got here late, but I showed up.
Next time, they'll get it.
Oh my goodness.
But not anything else you want to say before we
Joe. I'm sure Joe can't even think of good things to say about Buffalo today. It's like, yeah, we won.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
There is nothing positive that the Bengals can say about the Bills. Thanks for coming. We're glad you caught the bus.
He said, thanks for coming. Okay.
Hey, Marzi, you're out there. 5 weeks till NRL.
5 weeks to NRL. There you go.
Come on, Broncos. I'm shifting gears. Yep, NRL. Woo, let's go. Not one of those. Once fantasy season's over, and once the Bills are out, then my interest in the NFL is just bottoms out. I no longer give an F. I'll watch parts of the Super Bowl, I'm sure, on the day, but yeah. I'm done.
Ain't losing sleep off it, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's bring on NRL. Yeah, Marzi's like, yep.
Go Warriors.
Let's go Broncos.
All right. Look, my West Tigers about to surprise. NRL fantasy? Is that a thing, bro? I don't know enough players, but I'll try.
I think it is.
I definitely can research it.
Okay, so thanks for all the gifted subs by East Coast Gridiron, to Nate, to two other profiles that are just bot profiles, and then to Skylar Roos, and hanging with Cheesehead. Man, once again, thank you for the gifted memberships. Appreciate you guys for being here. It wasn't the best stream, but we still made the best of it. The 27-10 Bengals win that handedly.
Never got to enjoy my pain. You're welcome.
We did talk about potatoes at some point. So.
Yeah, potatoes, but we like Zach said, we'll be back at 5:30. I will have up the live stream that's going around 5:15. 5:15, 5:02. I'm gonna restart my computer and everything. But besides that, thank you guys for being here. Truly appreciate each and every one of you. Love you guys, and hope we see you in the next game. We'll be back very shortly. Hope we see you in the next game as well. Peace, love. We are out, you guys. Peace out.
Yeah.